That's my policy. Is like if we're role playing about him coming back, it's new
Hello.
information.
We are here now.
Hello. Is my camera broken? I think it is.
Oh shoot.
Awesome.
I think that's rocking.
Brocken.
I know.
Bracken.
On camera. There we go.
Oh yippee! Oh wow, it was really low.
Yeah, I think I forgot to fix it.
Hey there.
Fix it up.
Hey there.
Hey there. Okay. So, welcome back everybody to session 111, you guys, of Men and Mystics. Last we left off, as you guys already are aware, you are making your way to the New Republic, the capital city of what used to be the old destroyed grounds of the Great War of Kalturum. Of course, after the Great War, it was rebuilt during the reconstruction by the Nanosteep into what is now the great capital of the East. You guys, however, are not able to directly teleport into this capital. There are many wards now, considering the fact that before they got nuked and they had to put up new wards. So those wards stop transportation magic, they stop teleportation, it stops quite a bit of outside forces getting their way into the actual city proper, into the massive canyon that the Republic is built into. The easiest way, and legalist, I guess, way to get into the capital city is to go to one of the outer cities where there are skyship docks. You guys, of course, made your way to get your skyship that you had left in the Telmafan swamplands. You guys had kind of, not fully crash landed, I think you did actually crash land there, if I'm not wrong. After the Tasha fight, it was a long time ago, and then you guys left the ship there and never returned.
We didn't crash land.
I think you did.
No, we ended up in the Astral Sea.
No. After, yes,
That was
correct.
Natasha.
Correct.
I was confused.
Buzzword. Trigger word, super agent code
I thought you
is
were
Astral
immediately after the
Sea.
Tasha.
No. You guys, yes, you got the ship from Tasha's domain, the Witch Queen. You stole her ship, obviously took it through the Astral Sea, but then you crash landed it in the swamplands.
We didn't
after.
crash.
I think you did.
No, we drove. Because we flew past. Was it Durian fighting the?
I don't.
You landed-
I don't think it matters. It doesn't matter.
We
It
didn't
ended
crash.
up there.
You did
It's
not
there.
mean to hit the Telmafan, is what you were trying to get. I remember you were
Oh
trying to
yeah,
get
but
to
we did. I thought you meant like we crashed, like we hit the ground. We went to the wrong plane by accident.
Yeah, you just went to the wrong area.
So we took the wrong exit.
I bet if we broke through the footage. Anyway, so, boys.
Yes.
So,
Hello.
sorry, you were whispering.
We're listening.
Okay.
Let's go.
You guys obviously took that skyship from one of the docks, and you made your way over to the Outer Rim, which of course is the one surviving city of the entire Republic from the Great War 200 years ago. Is the only neutral city that did not engage with the Kaladin coast, and thus, because it was on the very most eastern side of the peninsula of the desert land, it stayed completely fine, completely unbothered by the divine smiting and the robot nukes and the war in itself. You guys are planning on taking your skyship from that dock all the way to the capital, but in the meantime, as you're docked here, you're also finding a person of interest. A runaway councilwoman from Shorestone, from the Kaladin coast, of course, the enemy nation. You guys found out that she, due to a scry spell, is making her way through the city on her way to what appears to be one of the Imperial graveyards from the Great War. On your way over to find her, you saw a newly opened, or technically old, but now opened, Madame Magnolia's shop of her emporium, Madame Magnolia's Emporium of Magical Goods. You guys stopped in Madame Magnolia's, found out that Turtle, alongside your old and dead but newly revived companion Gamma, were inside. Well, Turtle was not, but Gamma was inside, back from their journey from the Western Web. Gamma now has his new body made of metal and wood intertwined around a brand new, beautiful gold. He has, as we discussed, filled you in a little bit on where he's been. You filled him in a little bit on where you guys have been. You also learned from Madame Magnolia, or more specifically from Gamma, that Ancora, the printer inside of Ancora's original body, was a heart monitor, tracking his vitals throughout all of these years that he's been missing. Someone in the Republic has been keeping an eye on him and how he's been doing, and that when the printer was originally created, it was to try to do something with the original soul of Ancora. They're one of their great artificers of the Great War. Ancora's going to stay behind because of that with Madame Magnolia to try and get that removed safely, and in his stead, Gamma will be joining you guys all on your journey north. Okay, with all of that, you guys, as you are saying your goodbyes to Madame Magnolia, you can see streamers have been laid across the entirety of her emporium. You see some dangling, like dazzling looking crystals that have been hung up almost like a giant chandelier, just like scattered against the entirety of her 2 or 3 story tall magic shop. You can see her automaton Echo, I think is what I named her. Her automaton.
Was it a girl?
He was like, yeah.
Echo's a woman.
Yes.
She's a
I looked, and I've called her Echo at some point, but I've called her a bunch of different names. Echo, you watch as this automaton is beginning to reopen the doors back for business as you guys temporarily close them for your baby shower with Madame Magnolia. You can see she's lounged against one of the beautiful sofas, this beautiful plush blue and green velvet sofa that she has strewn about in the back room. You can see she's got gifts that none of you brought her, that she magically just had appear to make it look like she had a bountiful amount of gifts for her baby shower. She's taking out some of these gifts and taking out a bunch of, actually quite a lot of little baby clothes. As you watch, she opens up one of these packages and naturally floats up a little onesie that says like #1 fairy in the Fae. You can see like little mischievous troublemaker, you know, things like that as she's pulling up these onesies. Oh well, that was quite a time, if I do say so myself.
It was very lovely.
I had the blast.
Ah,
The food was delicious.
it was, and the wine, amazing. Now I know what you're thinking. Oh, can I take some wine with you? I know. No, I'm kidding. I didn't have any wine because I'm pregnant and all. I have to open up for business though, so if you guys.
Something you want me to just open the up for?
I don't get it.
Careful.
Anyways, we'll get out of your hair. It was really lovely seeing you.
And, ma'am, if I might ask,
Yes.
have you sent over your little shipment to our good friend in the web? He.
Who?
Little piss.
Not poopy.
Do you have any suit?
Oh, you want drugs?
Yes, I
From
do.
a pregnant woman. You're asking a pregnant woman for drugs.
We're asking.
Is
a
there
very
no better
powerful
source to
fairy.
ask?
Of course I have some. What do you mean? Yes. Why would you need it for? To send it to the web. Whatever are you sending drugs to the web for?
Well, I know that you sort of send it over to him, so I.
To who?
Langstrom. Thank you. Sorry, to Langstrom.
Who the hell is Langstrom?
He's
I
a
don't think she
parrot,
ever got
like
his name.
green, missing family, broken wing.
That is very sad. We should break the other one.
Do you mean Langston?
Oh yes.
Oh,
was
I didn't
close.
know he goes by such a stupid name in his free time. Yes, but I'm not sending anymore. The last shipment I sent him was our final, how do you say, bribe
That's where you
for
put it.
Turtle. So, and now I have no use for him.
So you got him addicted to a substance and now he's just done? That's funny.
Wait, where's
That is
Turtle?
the ultimate
Huh?
prank.
We're getting stuff for the web.
I told you
He's getting a
stuff.
crib.
Oh, sweet.
He's in the Swallowing Wildlands. From
Did
getting
they
stuff
eat
from
it?
my sister Neridia.
Ah, yes. We knew that.
But I suppose if you have no use for it, can I borrow it?
I do love you so.
I also love my drugs.
You know I can pay.
The production of such a substance, especially in this city, one of the reasons why, and she like kind of like squeezes your little metal cheeks, is so banned because of the city.
Oh,
That's one of
I
the reasons why I
know,
haven't
I
been here in
know.
so long.
They hate
So
your
if-
drug ring.
If you reintroduced a dangerous
Crack.
chemical to, you know,
The inner city.
well, the outer city, actually,
Well, potato.
it would wreak havoc.
I'm not gonna sell it. I'm just gonna use it myself.
But if you did sell it,
Oh,
Let's
I
call
know.
it a
You would be liable. I get
25%
it. I know.
interest rate? Whatever you make, I guess. 25%?
I suppose. How about 33%? Upcharge myself a little bit on your behalf. Your stead. You make more.
giving me 33% of everything you earn.
40%. How about that?
I've never, I've
This
never
guy does
had,
not know how to negotiate.
never negotiated with someone
Fine, take my firstborn.
that's done such a bad
One
job at
second.
it.
Well, I mean, that's more advantageous to you.
spoken.
You give me what I want, and you get 40%.
Honey, I was already giving you what you
Oh,
wanted.
great.
Fine. 50%.
50%. 55.
She looks at the rest of you. Okay.
So did she just negotiate the worst deal for himself?
No!
No.
Better for him. Whatever
Better
is he
for
gonna
me.
do with all that money anyway?
Maybe I don't know how gambling works.
What do I get? How much do I get?
Okay.
One suit.
She is. I mean, you're gonna have to sell some of this.
I don't
She's
have.
asked- she
Oh,
asked-
okay. I
she-
am so. Okay.
So, okay,
yeah,
I just
yeah.
want to be clear. You just shook the hand of an archfey. You
Cool,
are
cool,
selling
cool,
this and bringing back a 55% markup of it.
Yeah, that's all good. That's all good.
She will give you. Does Suit have a built-in
Price.
No. Like quantity. Every time you use it, like it uses an amount of quantities. Does it have a built-in of that?
I don't think so, but I mean, we could like, if we're talking drugs,
What
we
the
could
fuck?
just go.
We're talking drugs.
Like, let's
It's a
go.
dose.
Yeah, let's say that like we're going
no.
in ounces,
Okay,
and
she
or
will-
we can do ounces.
She will. The wholesale. The wholesale price is 80 gold per dose.
So she'll get
She
88
will.
or 48.
So she will sell it to you.
to me.
She'll sell it to you for 80 gold a dose. So she'll
So
give
you all have to sell for 120.
If I want profit.
Well, that's the
Um,
markup.
So 80 gold is the wholesale.
Okay.
So she will give you, let's call it 7 doses for 80 times 7.
Why am I? Now, if I'm selling it and you're earning margins on my profit, aren't you just going to supply me and you get what I sell?
Well, that's 5,800.
What?
Let me do the math on my magical calculator.
What?
You guys have ever seen one of these before?
What's a calculator?
You late calcs.
You know calc?
I
Short
do.
for calculator?
Of course I do. It's
So,
old Kalturan shorthand.
oh wait, 80
It's,
times.
it's like, you know, like you see some, like it's like, oh, a calculator, you know.
You'll calculator?
Yeah,
That's
it's like,
really
it's like,
rude.
it's like a C.
What
no,
the
I
hell?
can't believe you said that.
What?
Lace.
You can't say that anymore,
Yeah.
man.
Okay,
Yeah, that's a really shows
I'll
your
give that
time.
to you for
I'm
560
sorry,
gold.
that was like the
and you
phrase
will
in the
make the
Republic.
profit back. And then give me the rest.
We'll have to wokify you.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that makes
Sorry.
sense.
I've been out of
I
the
will
loop for a
hand you
while. I haven't had
560
any
gold.
of that Instagram or
And I will
Facebook
get
stuff.
7 doses.
You get 7 doses.
Does
Yes.
MySpace
Yeah,
still
yeah, no,
exist?
80 times 7.
I love
Because
MySpace.
that's me paying for the supply, and then whatever I make
Snail
back
mail and MySpace.
will cover
was, like,
myself
the
and she
it
gets the
thing
rest.
in my
Yes,
day.
yes.
Well,
Okay, well, sounds good to me.
all right.
Run rampant with it.
Will do.
Make sure that it absolutely devastates those needy populations of.
Make sure to find the most
mortal men.
addicted, low, down on their luck person I can
I
find.
hear the metro is really in seek of it these days.
Of course, I was hoping to go
Metro.
low metro. You know, as close to the jungles I can find.
I'm going to calculate.
I'm gonna calculator. It's really funny. All right. Well, you watch as Echo opens up the shop doors and takes a peek out. As you can see, some of the glowing embers of the city fires being lit for the night. City lanterns are beginning to shine their golden light into her emporium as they've reopened after the baby shower. Magnolia snaps her fingers, and all of the ribbons begin to fold in on themselves. All of the streamers begin to stream their way back upstairs into her cabinets. As you can see, the glittering, sparkling ceilings begin to also one by one remove the gemstones and put them back in the storage.
Madam, before your little operation on myself, do you mind if I peruse the city? There was something I wanted to look at first.
Oh, this is Ancora talking to me.
Well, of course, I...
Okay, yes. Yeah, no, I'm not your like hostage. You're not my hostage unless you want to be my hostage. In which case I won't. I mean, I'll happily oblige holding a hostage.
But, no, I...
Oh my gosh! Look at your face. You should have seen your face when I said the word hostage. Oh, you're so silly. I'll
He makes
let
a
you
great
go.
hostage.
Oh, I know.
Oh, I bet.
I'm trying to make light of the situation here.
I'm not holding him hostage. In fact, I'm helping him while
Yes.
we're operating and while Echo is working her magic. You can see the slow creak of Echo's frame just turn and look at you, eyes glowing. A very, like, still and stiff smile forms on Echo's face. While she's working, you are, of course, free in between workshopping to leisure at your whim.
Then I will check something out, be back here before you move, and I will see you then.
Oh, I'm so happy Echo gets a new project. You know, the last one she's just been really itching for.
Yeah, she does great work. You should see it. I am so elated and overjoyed. Yeah, you really sound it.
It's your two characters. It's your two
Talking to
characters.
himself.
Yeah, I was like, what is happening? It's your two
Yeah,
characters talking back to
I
back.
get my one session of this.
You gotta look. You gotta be physical with it.
You
so
do
know
have
what's
to be
happening.
physical.
Okay, but if I'm physical with it, then it's going to sound like this when I'm speaking over that way. So I can't speak.
Well,
Yeah,
you
but
just
then we
have
at least
one-
understand who's talking.
Yeah, but there's
Well, you
the
don't
whole
have to just-
accent.
you
There's the whole accent to
You don't have to just
differentiate.
turn. You can also be like this.
Oh, we could do finger puppets.
Yeah, finger puppets works.
Where has
Oh, okay,
Ancora been?
well-
I said, where
No,
has
I
Ancora
actually hate
been?
this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's the accent to differentiate.
You gotta go
Gamma,
harder then. You gotta
And
go harder
and
on the
go,
accent.
okay, then I will go very over on the accent.
No.
Then don't be picky.
Maybe we get sunglasses.
I could go with sunglasses.
I'm
A
not doing
hat?
sunglasses.
Where's the little propeller?
Perhaps
that
a
we
little
can keep
I'm
it
not
together?
doing a hat.
Would you like the Thanos gauntlet?
It is me, Ancora.
Don't worry, I only have one thing in mind that I would like to do. And don't worry, because I'm going with. So it'll be both of us in one scene. We're going to kill ourselves. It'll be so
Okay.
great.
Alright, get out of my shop!
Yes,
This
yes,
guy's
yes.
going crazy.
Did Madame Magnolia think over what I would have asked her in the time that we had that I asked you at the end of last session, if you remember?
Ion Stone. Upgrade.
Oh, you need me to. Oh, yes!
I don't know.
Oh, I can't
You're
say.
getting calced. You are getting calced.
You wanted me to make this not an attunement slot, which would
No.
Nope.
He wanted to upgrade it, make it so it can go past the limit of.
Well, not an attunement slot as well would be pretty awesome.
be.
That's
you
gonna
wanted.
cost you so much gold.
Okay.
I can see Discord opening anywhere.
What? Because it
Where is
upgrade
it?
it's a very rare, so you'd be
Never
making
mind,
it
it's
into a
opening.
legendary.
No,
Which
I would
would-
have her make it a non-attunement first.
Yeah, that-
and then.
That ups the
that
rarity.
still ups the rarity.
Yeah.
I don't think you can make something an artifact.
You can't.
So it's
Okay.
it's
So-
20,000 gold to upgrade something to legendary.
How would you make something an artifact though? Do you think you have to like, go to like the government? Be like, this is a relic from long ago.
So I think the solution is then she just
Yes.
makes it non-attunement slot, and then I just have to complete my quest for the other guy.
Yes. Because then it's
Make
free.
it not an attunement slot, por favor.
And Einstein is what rarity already?
Very rare.
Very rare. So you're upgrading to legendary.
It's actually a common item.
So that would be. So yes, that is. I do have that priced at.
20,000.
It was technically you cannot. I had it specified that you cannot purchase legendary items.
What? I already own it.
No, I know. You cannot purchase legendary items, so you're turning. But in order to upgrade it, you turn it from a very rare to a legendary. Every time you upgrade it, it goes to the next rarity. You're already at the highest that you can go. So if you do legendary, if it goes up by 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 5 every time, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It'd be 17,000 gold.
Oh, it's less than 20.
Oh, okay.
We'd
So
be able to get that, and then also the no limit, like the +1 with no limit to how much.
No, that's just for the. That's just a attunement slot. when you take something out of the attunement, if you make something not an attunement, it upgrades the rarity.
No.
That's how we've done it in the campaign.
I know. I'm saying. I think what we mean is not making Mana Magnolia doing it, but if he does this, can he also still have the other guy that he made the deal with?
Well, he
upgraded?
has to. If I complete that deal, he has to.
Well, I
complete
think
it
it's an
in
out
the
of game
market.
like mechanic
He
wise.
has to give you the +1.
Right.
He does not have to give you the attunement slot.
Correct. So if I make her
Yes.
make it not an attunement slot, and I complete my bargain for the other guy, he has to make it so that it gives me a +1 to my
Yes.
dexterity. He can't take away the fact that it
No.
doesn't require an attunement slot.
And that's not changing the rarity.
Oh, it's not.
Okay.
Okay.
No, not if it's already legendary.
Okay, that's
We'll do
fair.
that, get
That's
a
fair.
22 charisma.
So I
So maybe
so-
I'll go do that to get a 22 charisma.
So, like, for things like that, if, like, for example, if I made something a legendary item and I wanted to, like, remove an attunement slot, I basically just have to pay a legendary fee for every modification I make.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So
Gotcha,
it
gotcha,
would be
gotcha.
7, depending on how difficult it is. A just like a non-attunement slot for a very rare puts it up to the next rarity, which would be 17,000. And then depending on how crazy you're getting with it, it might not be doable.
Okay. But, like, for simple modifications, if I, with a legendary item, it just I have to spend a legendary amount of gold every time.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay,
That's 17,000.
I have 12,000.
No.
I'm not finished. Oh my
Okay.
goodness, you're jumping the gun here. I also have these prayer
Oh,
beads,
let me pick that up.
which
I
are
sold you those, didn't I?
no.
Did I not?
No, I found these in the like a while ago. I've had
Oh.
these. I've just had these sitting in my inventory for like years. They're a wondrous rare item.
We found them in the docks when we got attacked by the by Plum the first time. Gotta have that in my session.
How much would she? How,
Could give you 3,000 for it.
for all three of them?
You-
Like each will be 1,000.
Yes.
Okay, so that brings me up to what? We're at 15,000 now.
Yeah, he's gonna find 2,000.
2,000 more. Okay, I also have Lucky's lucky coin.
What is that?
It's a lucky coin, a very lucky coin.
How lucky?
It's Lucky's lucky.
Make a
coin.
persuasion check for me.
Anyone want to help me out here?
Do you want to give him guidance?
Sure.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
The druid thing.
With guidance?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's that?
D4.
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 Yeah.
23.
I'll look at it.
I hand it to her.
That's
I could give you 800 for it.
Cool, cool, cool. Hey, Dorian. Could I borrow 1,200 gold from you?
Are you actually giving this to me? You don't want it.
No, I'm going to use it as part of the.
No, I know. I'm saying you're selling this to me.
I don't use it.
What is it?
I think this is how we say we should keep it.
I mean, she's not. You're not selling it for very much, and it's not a bad item.
Yeah, but I don't use it.
What is it?
The rest of
It
the
just
table.
Is it attunement?
It's essentially just one free reroll.
No, I already get this. Is it
It's an
attunement?
inspiration. Nice. No.
No.
No, it's just a. No.
It's not in attunement.
No, it's you flip it.
Well, that's why I've never used it.
Why
because
would it
I
be
thought
an attunement?
Because everything's a freaking attunement.
It's just a coin. It's a lucky.
Well,
coin.
that would have been nice to know.
You get the luck. You just get.
That would have been nice to know.
I did have specified that multiple times. I think you've tried to sell it before.
Wait,
and
Well,
I-
when
Wait,
before I
keep
had
that.
the
You get-
before I
you
had
get
the boots of haste, I had been attuned to that item.
Oh, it was to flip it. Wow.
If it's not, you should keep it so you get sneak attack for free.
That's true.
Is
It
that
gives
how that
you
works?
it gives you advantage, and you get sneak attack when you have advantage.
It doesn't give you.
But it's
Advantage.
just once a day.
It does.
Well-
It does not give you advantage. It lets you re-roll a dice.
Oh, okay.
It's in the same. It's the same wording that luck gives you, which is that you re-roll the dice. It is not advantage specifically. Maybe it wasn't.
Well, maybe that's
Maybe it wasn't endearment.
well, into the bucket it goes.
You keep putting your phone up there.
E. worn copper piece. The heads show. If detect magic is on it, it glows with that duration. The coin is activated when it's tossed in the air and caught. The coin holds 1 luck point. Whenever you make an attack roll, ability check or saving throw, you can spend 1 luck point to roll an additional d20. You can also use a luck point when an attack roll is made against you. Roll a d20 and then choose whether the attack uses the attacker's roll or yours. You regain your expended luck point when you finish a long
Dude, that's kind of goaded.
Yeah, but it requires achievement. It's a rare item, requires achievement.
Damn.
So
So,
it is.
she'll buy it for 800.
Yeah, I can take it. I'll take it for 800.
And would you be willing to perchance lower the overall price of everything because we have done so much business with you?
Oh, honey, I am lowering it.
Great.
I could put this at 20,000.
Yo, what's up? Can I borrow 1,200 gold from you?
I do not have 1200.
Oh my god.
Right, huh?
Hey.
Make a deception check. Make a deception check. I don't think that's
You
true.
could just say no.
No, I know, but he said I don't have 1,200 gold.
Can I roll insight?
Yeah.
I have advantage.
The prince of a nation?
On him.
I got a 24, by the way.
Rolling deception. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
I rolled a 14.
Oh.
I rolled a 14.
Oh.
So, hold on. But one moment.
Hmm.
Do you hate me?
No, I just don't want to.
But I'll pay you back. I just don't have it right now.
This. No.
Why not?
I don't want to give my.
Please. I'm sorry.
Don't touch me.
Okay, that's fine. Throw.
I'm also buying something.
Oh, okay.
What are you buying?
Hey,
I'm gonna
Gamma.
make my
Yeah,
Can I have
My
1,200
little-
gold? to
I
borrow?
know it looks like I'm
Hey,
made
that
of
means
money
$5
at this
to me.
point because I am gold.
What's weird?
What are we
I'm
selling?
kind of broke. I'm
Hey, okay.
broke.
And Cora,
Yeah.
since you're going to be hanging out here for a while and don't have a lot of need of gold while you're hanging around here, could I borrow 1,200 gold?
That would be half of my gold. That would be half of my
okay, but I
everything.
feel like we don't realize that I'm going to pay you back. I just don't have it now.
And let me think on it and see if
Okay,
there's anything.
you
that
guys have 3 minutes. Stand by.
okay.
Hey, Robin.
I don't have any gold.
I know. Okay.
Okay,
Pay
fine,
back
fine,
and Cora
fine,
back
fine,
to you.
fine.
But you. Oh,
I'll lend him my gold.
Thank you,
But
Dory. Okay.
You have to give it back.
Yeah,
That's
plan
not
on
So
it.
it would be
Okay.
7,000.
Do a hard date. Don't just shake
no,
on it.
Give me what?
To upgrade it to very
Give
much
him a
is
hard
the
date that he
fire?
has to get
Oh,
your
I
money
thought you
back
meant
by.
take him on a date.
I was like, oh, that's very
No, have a specific date that you need the money back by.
Okay.
It's a rare.
Do you know what day
It's
it's
a rare item that
No.
will be making it a very rare
3 days
No.
time.
3 days. I love
1
it.
week. Oh, okay.
Oh,
No, we do a
it's
week.
a
It's
rare.
we'll do a week.
Yeah.
I
You
think
sell
we'll-
it. You sell it the low.
I'm gonna rob.
So you
I'm
sell
gonna
it
rob
for
the Republic
Yeah.
blind.
So I only have to pay 2,000.
If you sell the Far
Okay,
Realm
yeah.
I'm removing
shard,
12.
you sell that for 5,000 because it's a rare.
Yeah, and it costs 7,000 to upgrade the other thing to a rare. So I
12,000
just
copper,
have
so
to
you
spend 2,000.
Okay. I hand her.
Because you need 12,000.
Good boy.
What? You said 7,000.
Also, I thought you meant
upgraded.
12,000.
Oh, sorry,
Oh,
sorry. You
no.
need 7,000. Sorry, I keep thinking it's a
No,
rare.
no, it's
rare.
a
Headband.
I'll
I-
do it. None of
So
it.
yeah, you would need. So you would sell the Far Realm shard
Mhm.
for 5,000, and then
Do we have to come back? Do we have to
Upgrade for
wait? How long do we have to wait? Is it the same time? we waited
Dr.
again?
Funnut.
Yes.
Awesome.
she upgrade. Yes, she takes 5 to 7 days depending on rarity.
I.
If it
I'll
is a
never
standard,
get
if
much
it is a standard or an uncommon, she takes 3 days. If it is a rare or a very rare, she takes 5, and if it is a legendary item or something equivalent, then she takes a full 7.
So this is gonna be a week until I get it back.
If you because you're doing a legendary, so
Yeah.
she takes a full 7.
Okay.
Because the anything,
I hand her my prayer beads.
Oh,
So you think I need the headband?
oh, thank you for your
Do you think I need
beads.
it? It gives me a plus. It gives
There are
me
just like 3 individual beads.
3 more.
He can't take more than that, you know.
Ew.
I'm not going to dignify that with a response. I'm gonna hand over Lucky's lucky coin,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna give her 12,000 gold, and Durian is going to cough up 1,200.
You're like broke now.
I have 800 gold.
Wait, what happened?
I'm kind.
Sorry, this is Harmony. What happened? What did I miss?
I'm nice.
Oh, Durian.
Hydrate.
Oh, I just did. Thank you.
What if I'm out? Why am nice?
And pretend they don't know.
Austin,
Okay.
Austin, are you using the Elven Chain right now?
The-
On Ancora?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
You're trying to sell what's on Ancora?
It's mine.
Oh, is it really?
I really need it.
He does
If you don't
keep it.
mind, I
No,
can.
you can keep it. You can
So
keep
you're
it.
trying
Well,
to.
how much do you need?
And then
No, I have enough. I just don't like being broke.
Oh. Hey, welcome. Because
I'm
I'm
gonna-
also broke.
I'm gonna give her my Iron Stone.
Oh, but of course.
Do you guys think I need the headbands? It gives me. I have a
Oh,
plus,
darling, I think you're so
I have a
intelligent
plus.
without it.
I have a +6 to my Arcana. If I use the headband, I have a +9.
I mean, what?
Just
you-
Arcana?
It'd be
It's a
Arcana,
19 intelligence.
Arcana and History. It'd give me a +3.
Yeah.
History's pretty good.
And also a plus.
I mean,
3 on
what
my-
else are you using in the meantime? That you
The
are
Bloodwell
thinking?
vial instead.
Oh, yeah, I do that. I think that.
Blood, blood.
Well, can you check your stats real quick for me?
Yeah, go.
I mean, Dorian is pretty smart. He's got good Arcana. He's got good History. I think he has advantage in History sometimes.
Thank you, Ancora.
He's a-
Okay,
he's a-
yeah, I'll do it. I'll sell my
That was
Far
kind of
Realm
you.
shard. I'm not using that thing.
Why would it
I
be
never
rude?
use it. It's cool. but I don't use it anymore. So I'll sell that for 5k, and then I will pay 2,000.
Okay?
Hold on.
So Lace,
It's gonna be Dorian. Real quick.
Lace, you've sold Lucky's coin.
Yes.
Dang, you've had that in real life since October 10th of 2023.
Crazy.
Wow. 3 years exactly.
And you're also selling
If
the rarities.
yeah, if I also gave her my cloak of non-detection, would I be able to convince her to do it a little bit faster?
No, because it is just simply how long the process
Dang it.
takes.
Mine's done in 5 days.
Okay.
You can give it to me anyway, and you can convince me to do it faster, and I'll work as fast as I can.
But you've already told me that would be pointless.
Did I say that?
You just
Or
said.
did you think it?
No, you just said.
Sparkles appear in front of your eyes. Maybe it was a mirage. You know, they have those here in the desert.
We're in the building.
That's not funny.
Yes.
I bet Dorian enjoyed that joke. He
Well,
did
You're
laugh,
giggling
but-
in the corner.
I bet he enjoyed.
Well, thank you for your hospitality.
But of
I
course.
will return in a bit.
Livro,
Mm,
were you indeed? You were indeed doing
yeah.
it. So Livro is officially selling me
Yeah.
what?
I sold the Far Realm shard,
The Far Realm shard,
and I paid 2,000 gold.
and paid 2,000 gold.
Now I have 11,000 left.
Don't
So-
worry, I'm planning on robbing the Republic blind, so we'll be good.
On the books in 7 days. An Ioun stone coming right up.
That's 5 days.
Upgraded rarity.
I got it.
An Iron Stone upgraded rarity to legendary. And in 5 days, an headband of intellect
And where will you be?
in 5.
Which shop will you be in 5 days?
Whichever way the wind blows, you'll figure it out.
Do you deliver?
Oh, I can with my
I thought it cost extra.
birds.
Well,
But of course, sometimes the cargo isn't quite safe.
I mean, depending on how long it takes, could I not just do the delivery on your behalf?
I like that idea.
Well, how are you going to get there?
You said you got a ship.
And I have to give you the items. That's against my policy. I know that you're all good friends, but I mean,
Just
20,000 gold is no
just-
small feat.
Just make a deal with him that if he doesn't deliver the items to the people that they're intended for, he'll die.
Make a deal.
or-
I don't make deals with anybody.
I'm making
But
babies.
Ancora is so
I'm
trustworthy.
an economist. You pay me,
Please.
and I provide a service.
Please. Please.
Peek.
He
Roll
pops,
a
his, he
persuasion
pops
check.
his ears out.
Roll a persuasion check.
I'm so stupid.
He's not even
now.
buying anything.
So
He can't buy
unsmart.
anything.
Oh, because he has 2,000 gold.
You'll be the richest when you get your gold back.
It's true.
This is also under the assumption that I will be gone for 3 days.
25.
A 25.
He's making puppy
Oh,
dog eyes.
if you all trust him, but please know that I am not liable for any damages to the goods, provided that
no,
he
no.
is the one delivering them.
Hey, Ancora, a quick aside.
No, don't worry. I'm going to document the entire process. I will have pictures and everything drawn up beforehand. So if there is any damage that is obtained along the way, that it will any liability on that part will fall to me. But if there is damage beforehand, then you can talk to the
Go
manufacturer.
ahead and print that out on a piece of paper and sign that for me.
On his printer.
Yeah, I mean, last time I might be able to do that.
What?
Just taking the printer out.
There you go. There you go.
No more.
I've assigned Ancora a contract to deliver my goods.
Yes.
But that's only if I am here when they are done. If they're
I would
not
make
done, you
sure
have to
that
pick them up
I am
yourself.
not held liable for any damages along shipping, since I'm not the one that's providing it.
Of course. I'm saying that if there are any damages beforehand, then they can come to you with their complaints, questions, quandaries, quips.
Too many keywords.
Quasi.
So I'll see you all at the earliest 5 days, or perhaps we'll see your companion here. Now, is there any other business that you needed to attend with me?
Nope.
Or can I go take a nap? These festivities have drawn so much of my energy and my life force. I can barely fly up the stairs with my poor, exhausted wings. Go home, go away.
Alright.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye now.
Bye-bye now. Oh, and if you see my darling of a husband, husband-to-be, sorry, getting ahead of myself, please let him know that if Naridia hasn't bit his head off yet, he should consider himself lucky.
Okay.
Woodshed.
Bye.
Bye.
The doors
Thank you.
close behind you. The exterior remaining that of a plain, old, unpainted, and unpolished wall, and the cobblestone streets of a beautiful, bustling marketplace expands out before you. There is a lamplighter beginning to make his way across the streets. As you can see, torches begin to light across the city as dusk has settled over the ancient plaza. As you're watching these small little embers begin to fly into the night, Robin and Lavro, you're quite familiar with original lamplighters and fires that keep the night warm and bright. Those of you from automated cities such as the Republic and, of course, Dual Ridge, this is a practice that you've only ever read about in history books. You find it quite odd, in fact, that a city would rather do this by hand than employ basic magics to be able to do it.
I'm just saying it feels so
I
tedious,
know.
right? One guy going around the entire city lighting every single lamp.
Yeah, but I mean, by the time
It's
I was
tradition.
4, they had the
the whole
robots that
city,
would
it's
do it.
daytime again. Does he go out? Does he have to put them out too?
No, I think they go out on. Do they go out on their own?
I think they do.
I thought someone just go out and fix them.
I don't believe so, but I mean, this.
Does someone have to refill them too?
I'm sure, but I
This
mean,
is it just a way to make jobs for people?
I guess so.
maybe
Would
they
you not
like.
want to do that? That was like the easiest job ever. You just go around.
Depends on how much you get paid.
Maybe they
Well-
like doing it.
And I mean, it
I think
also
it could be
depends on how
fun.
nice the city is. Like I don't want it would suck if you have to go do that and then Mr. Stabby guy stabs you 20 times.
Oh, you know Mr. Stabby guy?
Yeah,
Who
I
would-
mean,
Why? What?
or I mean, it depends on what part of town you're in. Sometimes there's Mr. Shooty guy as well.
Is
He'll
Ancora
shoot-
still with us?
Yeah, I have to
Yeah,
go
Ancor's
check on
walking
the
with
you. Oh,
check
yeah,
on my
yeah.
orphanage real quick and
What?
go see if I was from
We'll
there.
see a man about the horse.
Could you imagine?
See, man about a horse.
Well, I am.
I feel like we made great financial decisions today.
I'm
gonna go rob somebody.
I
walk off down the street.
Well,
Okay.
I'm gonna. Is he not going to go find? Are we not going to go find the lady?
I thought we were doing this.
That's what I thought we were doing.
He'll be back. He's fast.
What lady?
The whole reason we came
The
here.
council lady who's
Oh,
here.
where are you?
I thought we were here to just get our papers signed so we can go to the. Big
I mean,
city.
we are, but we're also here for
Because
Terrell.
we scryed on Terrell and she was here.
Right. Yes.
It's like
that
pull
is
towards
true.
one stone.
I'm gonna go rob her. That's.
No,
when-
what? No.
Okay.
No,
Well,
no.
I don't think you'd steal his Robin
She's like the
Hood.
one good one. Maybe.
She's the lesser of
She's the lesser
a bunch
evil.
of evils.
Like, I don't know how far she would go to say that she supports, the kingdom's ideals. And depending on how far it could be bad. However, She's the only one who seems to like my parents right now, and I would like to get them back. So
She's very by the book, if I remember correctly. Which, I mean, suppose...
day is
can be tough, but you know.
What?
What time of day is it?
I think the sun is just setting
Yeah,
now.
if they're lighting the candles,
Oh,
or
yeah,
if they're lighting the lanterns, I'm probably falling to nighttime.
If you don't mind, I was going to go check. Since I have to get going back to her shop soon, I was going to go check on the orphanage.
Do you want me to come?
No. I can play babysitter in your stead. Don't you worry.
Okay. And what
Forgot that
what
was an
are you
option.
implying? What do you want me to do something?
No, I am just simply letting you know.
Oh, okay. I was gonna head to
Who
the
are you
cemetery.
babysitting?
It was a joke,
Um,
right?
like yeah, you'll see Gamma look over towards you, the old man, and then Ancora will give a little wave.
And Cora. He's babysitting. Anyways, I'm gonna head to the cemetery.
None of us are
And then I'm gonna probably go around
But you
and
do sit.
if we do find Terrell, should I make myself known or should I keep my identity hidden?
What's the harm in her knowing?
I mean, she's here.
Everyone
She's
knows
all,
already anyway.
she's here. It's not like she wants to be there right now.
I do not think that there would be any sort of harm in letting her know who you are. I mean,
It might.
we are
make
trying
her
to find
help us
allies. I think that sort of watching from afar and concealment will not really get us anywhere.
Okay, so we'll split off. You'll go to the orphanage.
Yep.
Um.
And then we can meet back up for a final feast.
Okay, yeah. Who wants to go to the orphanage? Who wants to go to the cemetery with me? And who wants to do anything else? Or you guys can do other things.
I want to go to the cemetery.
Okay. I just want to pay my
Anyone
respects
want to
over
rob a
here.
bank with me?
No,
No.
but I need to lie to
I
somebody.
have disadvantage.
You're the lad to the
Stealth,
people.
so
to
I
the
will
simple
be
forest.
Oh, that is okay.
Oh,
That was still today.
I should teach her to be more stealthy sometimes, since Robin doesn't want rogue training.
Cool.
I did take it though. I thought.
I could train you now
I
while
thought
we
you
go to the
trained
city.
me on the ship.
Yeah, you trained on the ship.
Yeah, but more training.
Can
Oh, I
get
suppose
any-
if
can I
you
get
train.
anything?
Well, here let's we can do some dagger practice while we travel.
Is ours two things on the same route?
I don't know.
What two things? The cemetery and rogue
And
train?
you're going to rob somebody.
Well, now that you say it like that, it makes me feel like I shouldn't. Is there
I'm
like
not here to tell you what to do.
is there a corrupt family in this town that might need some humbling?
Dude, give me a history check of like insane proportions. I'm gonna put this at DC 20.
Natural 20.
What the fuck? Okay. You repeat your question to me?
Is there just would I know of a family that lives in the city that like has notoriously done like pretty corrupt things,
So you
or would have any relation to a
Okay, with
corrupt
the natural 20.
organization?
I'll give you this. I'm gonna remind you that the city that you are in is notorious for being referred to as the surviving city or
And
the city
what
of
better
survivors.
place to have like corruption?
The city of survivors is known for being still like standing to this day because it remains steadfast in its traditions, as well as the fact that it acts as a sort of harbor for orphans. There's the massive orphanage that rivals any of the biggest mansions. It is home. It is home for a lot of families that were refugees from the Great War, who then had ancestors that grew up here. This city, for all intensive purposes, is like mostly a city of victims trying to find peace again in their lives.
So good luck.
So-
There's going to be another victim. Of
So,
robbery.
so even with a natural 20, there's not a lot of shitty people in the town that are like filled with corruption. However, I will say, as you're thinking this, maybe Robin's kind of giving you like a history lesson on this city, as Robin probably would know a lot about the traditions that have lasted here because they've been the same for so long.
Do the lantern things? Do we do that in Moreau too?
Yes, you do.
Okay, okay.
The lantern lights because
Okay.
because you guys don't have magic in Morel.
That's right. That's right. Okay.
So you do all of the traditional like
I think druidic magic.
not to like light fires around the city and like magical like the globules of light.
Yeah, yeah,
That's built in magical pillars. You guys also didn't allow druidic magic until 20 years ago when your
When
mother.
I was born.
Yeah, when you were
Really,
born and
20?
your mother took power.
You're 20. You're 20.
What?
Sorry. So, although that being said, you guys are walking into the, you can see there's a sprawling marketplace that's sort of unraveling before you, and you see as you,
Come on.
Okay. As you begin to make your way through the crowded streets, you can see that there's like a buzz of conversation that's happening across the square from you. As you are beginning to approach, and Lace, you're kind of on the lookout just for any like particularly douchey-looking like townhouses. You begin to hear what appears to be like a sermon of sorts. Before then, you realize that it's definitely not like a religious sermon, more so a rant, as a large crowd of people have gathered around a fountain, and as you kind of like have to push your way through, you see there is a older man standing as tall as he can, kind of like hand raised towards the people as he's shouting, "Nunat!" He seems like in the middle of this like long-winded, just like ramble as he goes, "Do not, in fact, as I have said, blind yourselves to the truth." Awesome. This place is no shining city on a hidden hill. We have no wards. We have only but our natural borders and our wits about us. And I know that we lasted the first, but how many more wars can we last? And you can see there's a couple people in the crowd that are like nodding along with him, where there's a couple that are rolling their eyes as they're trying to make it home for the night, as this is causing like a traffic jam in the middle of this marketplace way. As he goes, "We are but a gargantuan sitting duck on a golden platter, just waiting for one of our more powerful suitors to take our hand and cook us. But it is high time that someone else satiate the appetites of the powers that be around us. How much longer can we wait in the shadows, hoping that they do not notice us? How much longer until the hunter finds their duck in us? I say to you, if we do not participate, then we will be eaten." And you can see that there's a couple of people that are like, like getting frustrated and like huffy about this, and are starting to peel off from the crowd as there's like a sort of like entryway that goes, "No wait, no wait, you know, if we had a working army," and as soon as he's like working army, you can see there's a couple of people that are like beginning to disperse out. "Oh wait, whoa. He's left alone, just kind of like grumbling as he kind of like sits down at the fountain and begins to like pick at like the plaque that's built up on the marble.
Their
Here,
money.
I'll
in
go
the
up it-
fountain.
I was gonna go up and talk to the
Some
guy.
copper pieces in there.
I was gonna go up and talk to the guy, and Robin can like
You distract
unintentionally
yes.
distract him
Yeah,
for you.
great.
Not purposely.
I'm gonna go walk up to him and I'm gonna sit down right next to him.
Robin's gonna go up to him and go, "Excuse me, like," he doesn't say like.
You
No,
see, it's
roll
a
up
you
in
see, it's
my
a human
Hummer.
man. He's got like tawny tan skin. Looks like probably spent a lot of time out and about on the docks. You can see he's got some freckles, some dark spatterings of freckles that cross his cheeks.
What did you mean by all that? Is there something that's making you feel like something's going to happen? Roman, by the way, and he'll like shake his hand. If he-
Roman, a soldier's name, boy,
I
yes.
hate this hoe.
and that is
Don't
exactly
like
what we need. Soldiers in this city.
What?
We
what
have.
If only we could've
do
talked
you
to him
have
just
war
now.
experience?
I like the
No.
way you're thinking. You get in the minds of who you're talking to.
Is that a yes?
Not in the literal way.
So why are you so
He's LARPing.
passionate about starting a fight that you don't?
No.
Are you
Starting
going
a
to be
fight.
a part of the army?
Starting a fight is.
Are you going to fight in the army?
No, I think what this man is trying to say is that they should be prepared in the event that something does happen.
But they survived the last one without doing anything.
Why would anybody have, any ill will towards this place?
Why would anybody have ill will? And that is exactly what the youth of these days are on about every time. They go, "Oh, why would they attack? Why would they attack us?
Can I roll to see how old this guy
Why
looks?
are you here?"
He was with me.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
What have I rolled for that?
Medicine check.
Fuck. 10.
Like anywhere between, I would say, 60s and 80s. Like somewhere in that, like probably like.
But like,
70s
there's
range.
not been a war during that time.
There was the Battle of the Burning Seas in the Callan Coast between the Southern Isles, but like in the Sundered City, but no.
Everyone forgets about the Battle of the Burning Seas. They don't even go to war. They just go to battle.
And that wasn't a war. And that wasn't a war. That was Callan Coast was aiding the Southern Isles in the fight over the Eastern Port. And
So this guy's just a military nut.
So what's your story then? Like,
my story.
yeah, like, where are you from? What brought you here? You clearly sought refuge.
You're asking me for my story.
Should I not? Is it going to be long?
Nobody asks me for my story.
Oh, okay. I
God.
rescind the question then.
Scary.
Do you not want to talk about yourself? Let's start here. What is your name?
In 195.
What year is it?
213. In 195.
So what, 20 years ago?
18 years ago.
Let her speak.
I-
Holy sh.
I heard rumors that this city was going to begin a partnership with our allies to the north. Now you might be thinking, allies? The city has no foes but no friends, and that, I would tell you, you are naive to the ways of the world. Of course this city has allies.
When he leans in to
Yeah.
start talking, I like put my arm
Uh-huh.
like around him and I try to like just like
Grab something off him?
yeah.
And then I'm sorry.
Yeah, roll a sleight of hand check.
What year?
With advantage?
213.
And
Is
when did he
distracted?
say this happened?
195.
195 to.
This would be a crazy way to
No.
drop it.
Well, Robin's also here.
Okay, sure. With flanking rolls, I'll give you that. He's also doesn't seem like he's paying attention.
32.
Yeah, with a 32, you kind of feel around and you find a small little pouch that you can snag off him. You can hear it like a hefty, like, a small jingle. Catch
5 silver.
So it was 18 years ago then? Right?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Huh?
It was like 18 years ago?
Yeah.
I take all but a little bit and I like put it back.
Okay.
How much do I get from it?
You, as you're like feeling around, I will say it's interesting because you actually don't feel like gold, but you also don't feel copper. You
Platinum, baby.
as you begin
That's
to
not electro.
as you begin to like feel around, you feel I don't think you've ever felt this kind of metal before. You find electrum in here, so you can take two, we'll say probably one electrum.
How much is electrum?
Well, 1 gold.
Yes, I think.
Is that actually?
Yes. It is 1 gold. It's 1 gold equals.
Okey.
Oh wait, no.
I thought it was
It's
2.
2. It's 2. It says 1 gold equals 2 electrum. Sorry.
Yeah, one electrum piece
So it's like
is
it's a
worth
half.
50 copper,
So
5 silver. So probably.
So it's worth.
And a
it's
half a
worth
gold
at
piece.
Half a gold.
So I got half a gold piece from him.
Yes.
I got a lot of people to rob.
I
You
mean, it's
got
electrum.
You got 5 silver.
Electrums, and I will say, it's like a $2 bill. They're not a lot, but you can maybe it's a
Or a dollar
collector's.
coin.
Maybe it's
To
a
the right
collector's.
person, maybe I can sell it for some money.
Yeah, maybe it's a collector's item. He leans in. I heard rumor that they wanted to ally with the North, but of course, you are thinking. I hear it already. The sounds and the screams of every single
Why is
person
he
that
telling
argues with me over this. Why? We have no friends, no foes. And to that, I would say you are naive, child. We have foes all around us. Silence does not mean negotiation. Silence in the face of injustice in this world is just danger on your back burner.
I look at Robin and I'm like,
It's actually kind of right. It's like all this stuff did happen.
okay, that's cool.
And by the
He
north,
just
you
begins to tap.
and by the north
On
you
what?
mean
Like the fountain. Like he's like peeking at the plaque
Oh,
still.
okay.
and by the north you mean like asking you to fill in.
Everybody up there. The elves. The capital. The
So
dwarves.
who did you hear that from?
He's like bloodshot eyes kind of true to you.
Who? How did you find that information out?
What rumor? I mean, it was a rumor, right? Where did you hear it from?
Cool.
The fountain?
You watch as he kind of like gets up a little bit onto his like knees as he like hunches over. He's like kind of like teetering now. Kind of spry. Got spry knees for someone this old. If you know where to listen, birds flock in the right direction. direction. Winds from the north.
Winds in the east.
Mist coming in. Winds from the north blow. In what direction, my friends?
Probably south.
Yeah.
Right to us here.
So
So
the
you
wind
in the
told you.
wind, or in the birds, or in the fountain.
I listen to the fountain.
Yeah, you hear the. Find the wind top. That's where you'll hear the murmurings.
The wind top? Could you point us in the direction?
I will say, with a natural 20, as you are making your way in, it's the wind top sector of the city, which is anything that is on that like higher reach of.
So there is an
city?
upper
By the
echelon of
orphanage?
the city.
Yes.
Like up by the orphanage.
No, the orphanage is
The orphanage is not in the
orphanages.
upper.
Orphanages.
They're underground. They're in the sewers.
In the Brokey district.
No, the orphanage here is the largest building in the city.
Oh.
It's the mansion up on the very top.
They go to work.
The orphanage is in the center of the city. You can go up to these like outer mountainous areas.
So that big mountain in the back is
Yes.
still this place.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, so he's talking Windtop. It's called the Windtop sector.
Okay, sounds good. I'm going to go there.
But be careful.
Okay.
Not
About?
everybody's got knees like I do.
Did he
Some of us
suck?
don't
Are you
need
re-
these.
And some of us won't be able to see me.
No. It's not about being seen. It's about again knowing where to stand, knowing where to land, knowing where to be when the wind's blowing.
So
Good knees.
So if we could.
Good
so
knees.
If like.
can I
begins
can I
to
can I ponder what
slowly-
good knees might
He
mean?
begins to
Wait,
slowly back
oh,
away.
Oh, okay.
It's time for my bath. He goes into the fountain.
Do I see money in the
Oh.
fountain?
What the
Yeah, there's a bunch of
fuck?
copper pieces. Yeah.
I'm gonna scoop some up. Actually, those are people's wishes.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take their wishes.
Okay, so can we stop
We
by?
could add it to the tapestry. Maybe that'll do something.
I'm not gonna take people's coins and weave them
I'm
in.
not taking copper.
Okay, so if we could just, I still want to stop by the cemetery, and then maybe, and then
This
maybe we
guy's
go to
gonna be
Windtop.
disappeared.
But
when
maybe
get
we should
back.
tell the others first. Where,
Can
mean,
I
it's a
can
bit
I
far.
roll insight on what good knees might mean?
Yeah.
Can I look at can I look at the general direction of Windtop and do you have lice? Oh, you're role playing the man. Okay.
27.
He's washing himself in the fountain.
27.
Find out you need to go to a specific-
27.
Yes.
Good knees. You kind of like make your way over the
Stairs? Up
horizon.
a lot of stairs?
And you do see, yes, there is actually a large pathway up of stairs. You are even in Shorestone, used to the more automated elevators that take you all the way up to the higher sectors of the city. You look up and you see a massive staircase
I
that
love Kung Fu Panda.
spirals all the way up towards the wind's top.
Can I roll to see how long it might take to get there?
From you, probably like an hour's walk, like a 30-minute to an hour's
Okay.
walk. So
How
it's
about
not
a
like it's
really
that
fast
far.
flight?
But I will say, as you're also looking up, you can see that there's some outcroppings of like buildings and houses that are built alongside that staircase as well, with these beautiful, almost like pristine blue marble railings.
So they're rich.
And it looks like you could, if you needed to, jump from the staircase onto these railings and also hop your way up as well to get to some of those areas that aren't quite reached by the staircase. That maybe you need a
Or we can slide.
special
Or we
area.
could fly.
This is true, but you with the 27 get the idea that when he's saying good knees, it means maybe not just the staircase, but doing some parkour to get to those
Okay.
buildings as well.
What? Where are you?
I'm
Those are
with you
people's
guys.
balconies,
Oh,
I
okay.
will say as well. So if
So-
you're just
Bring
seeing
it back
people,
for us.
Yeah. He didn't want to get near that.
Would you hate me if I suggested dividing and conquering? Like nothing bad is going to happen to anyone in the city.
We don't know that. We don't know where we are. I know this place is for the.
Now something is gonna.
Huh?
Now something is gonna happen because
Would-
you jinxed it.
Just because I'm afraid that we only have so much time here, and I don't want to rush your
What would dividing and
conversation.
conquering do, though? I don't understand. We're all
You
going
can
to
go
same
finish the conversation. We can go eavesdrop on
I can finish on a conversation.
with that one person we were here to talk to.
You? Oh.
Terrell? I feel like we should all be there for Terrell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a good idea for 5 people to walk up on
Well,
this
I just
woman?
don't
Find
think
it.
I don't think it's a
Hopefully
good
she
idea
won't
to-
mind.
I feel like it should just be Robin talking to her at first, and then
Oh, but
maybe-
you know I say things I shouldn't all
yeah,
the time.
but she knows you, And even if she
But
doesn't
we don't
necessarily
know.
like,
Look,
all
listen.
I
I knew my mom and I knew my dad, and now I don't know where they are. One of them, and the other one is.
I just think that 5 people
Not-
walking up to a woman who clearly fled from something is not the brightest move.
Okay, so how about I check in with her first, and then I say, hey, my friends are out here. Would you be comfortable meeting with them as well?
Love
so
it.
that she's not just. We're not bringing. She's coming to you guys,
Right.
not.
Exactly. Love
Okay.
it. Great.
So that would mean we all still have to be there, and you guys could wait for me outside.
This is true. Where's Ancora?
He's going to the
No,
orphanage.
where's Gamma?
With
the
they're
orphanage?
together,
They're
yeah,
both
together.
in the orphanage.
So, what if POV?
Let's just do the windtop really fast. I can save the cemetery for another time. I'll pay
Well, we
I'll
just-
pay
we
our
just-
I'll pay my respects. There we go. Outside of the
I
cemetery.
thought what's
for
her face was at the cemetery.
You
well,
saw
she
her on
was
her way.
yesterday.
No, that was today.
That was today.
So
But
I,
we had to travel for a while.
No. Remember, you on your way there, you scried so that you would know where she was.
That was hours ago. She's not gonna still be there, is she?
You guys specified that you did it at the end of the day.
Oh,
because you
so
did it.
she is
Because
still-
remember, you said I do it that night.
She'd probably be getting there now.
You guys scribed that night, so that would be like an hour ago because that was when the sun was setting and when you were getting.
Because
Okay.
I was going to say that perhaps me and Lavro could go scurry up that direction, and then you and Dorian could go talk to her.
Would you want to be there?
I don't
She
care.
might know you too.
I would suggest Dorian coming with me, but
I think during being there would be smart. You have a way with words.
he's
but
also
I
very,
just
he's a
don't.
prince. He has that.
It's also
And
very
what about
unstealthy.
Ancora? I mean, I'm sure he'd want to be there too. Or no?
He let you know that, hey, I'm going to go do this thing while you were talking with her.
Okay.
Like he let
Alright.
you know in case you had an objection to it that this is what he was going to go do.
I guess okay. So Dorian and I can go to the cemetery. If you want to come, Lavro, you can, and then Lace can just go on his own. Right?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm fine on my own. I just thought that you guys would not love the idea of me going out on my own. But I mean, does it look dark up on that hill?
Or does it look well lit? The mountain.
Does the mountain look dark?
No, you can see the embers have been lit and like light
You have your withering
lamps.
bloom. You can get out
Whoa,
of places
lanterns.
fast. You
I'm
can-
not concerned. I'm not afraid of going by myself. But.
Okay. When you are done, meet back here at the fountain.
Okay.
So just wait here when you're done, and then we'll also come to the fountain when we're done.
Great.
This will be the meeting spot.
Should we have
Somehow
some
we'll
sort of
get-
sign of some kind that could that we could, I don't know. I was thinking like a flare, but
wish I
don't,
took cloud.
I don't have flares.
If I had cloud, what is it, cloud right?
Cloud, right?
I wish I had cloud right. That'd be perfect.
Yeah, I don't really have flares, but I don't know. I can find you guys no problem.
Okay.
Because
Well, then
I
we'll be
can
fine.
arrange.
As
I
long
can,
as we know
I
the
have
common.
message, too. Like,
Oh, perfect.
Okay, great.
And also,
Right.
as long as we know that the common
I
meeting
have
ground
message.
is
You
this
send it.
fountain right here, where
Great.
he's bathing, we're fine.
I'll be back. What time do we want to?
Just as
that?
soon as you're done.
Okay.
So
great.
try and be as fast as you can. We'll be as fast
Great.
as we can. And then whoever's on first, just come here and wait for us there. And if we're not back within like what 2-3 hours,
I can find you guys.
then maybe assume something might be wrong, or at the very least. you
As
might
long
back
as I
up.
know where you guys are, I can figure out where you live.
We'll be at the cemetery.
My ranger skills coming in handy.
Alrighty.
Okay. And
Are
break.
you going with Lace or are you going
No, I'll
with
go
us?
with you.
It's up to you.
Lace looks around. He sees who's in the area. Is it just the crazy old man?
Yeah, he leans forward as he goes, "Do soap."
I splash some water in his eyes and
Ah!
then I take off into the
I'm
sky.
blinded! I'm blinded to the truth! They wanted me silent! He blinks. Oh, it's just water.
I flew away.
Yeah.
I covered my escape.
So, okay. Robin, where are you going? Remind me?
So the three of us are going to the cemetery,
Okay.
and Lace is going to the mountain to Windtop,
Yeah,
and
I'll
then
go with
Lace and
that.
Lace and Cora at the cemetery.
Gamma and Cora.
Sorry.
And the orphanage.
Sorry.
Who's not going
No,
to the
sorry.
cemetery?
Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me.
Gamma and then Cora and Lace are not going to the cemetery.
You're not going.
I'm going to the orphanage. That's been my plan from
Sorry,
the
I said the wrong
from
thing.
get-go.
Let's make Harmony multi-manage 3 different
the
scenarios.
orphanage.
Okay. No.
You know what, let's split the party into
It's
five.
only one person
New
left.
York City.
One person for each other scene.
I helped to raise hundreds of children.
Hey, we're good.
I get to
We're-
see them growing up.
What?
Sorry.
And the rise I see you.
Alex.
Sorry, there's a lore fact that I did not
Alexander.
realize that I had taken
I see
from
them every
Theros
time.
5 years ago.
Who's the
Okay.
Racism.
So no.
What will makes things real? And if people dream and believe hard enough,
No,
the
it's,
stars
the people-
will write it so.
No, it's many people believe that the gods are best worshipped at the place closest to the next mountain peaks. Did I take that from Theros? Hello? It says Nyx Mountains. Sorry. Okay. You. We will start then immediately with Lace.
Oh, okay.
You begin as your trajectory leads upwards into the sky. You can see the beautiful, glowing now city under the moonlight falls behind you as you begin to make your way up this massive spiral staircase made of what looks to be a very clean and a very profusely swept marble. As you're following up this staircase, you eventually can see that there is some railings of some beautiful balconies leading into these beautiful, almost in parts kind of looks like clay houses that you're passing. They're not mansion-sized necessarily, but they're nice and they look clean. They look, I would say, large enough for a sizable family in each house. What are you specifically looking for?
I want to look. He said I need to listen, so I need to get close enough where I could potentially hear like whispers in alleyways or behind buildings or in dark corners.
Okay, yeah.
But
I mean, you're next to balconies, some of
Right.
them, and I will say, like, if you want to fly up and try and find a house with an open balcony,
Yeah.
or like a balcony that's got an open door, maybe
Yeah.
to like an interior,
Yeah.
give me a perception check.
Could I perchance just do an investigation?
Could I perchance? I'm gonna say no.
Okay, 8.
8? Okay. I'll say with an 8. What would your roll be if it was an investigation?
16.
Um, 16?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
With an investigation.
Okay, I'll give you investigation.
Cool. I'm looking for like anything that could be like suspicious. Like I'm looking for what the underlying machinations of the city are. You know, like what. There's no perfect utopia. You know, there's no place that is just happy, we're safe from everything. There has to be people or an
Okay.
organization of some kind working underground in some capacity.
I'm gonna say.
I also do speak. I think specifically, Lace might be looking for like anything etched in Thieves' Cant, of like hidden markers, hidden trails, anything that like might be notes to some underground organization in the city.
Okay. You begin, I will say, as you're like flying upwards through these balconies. Eventually, you can see that there is a warm glow coming from a slightly ajar door on one of these houses. As you kind of like perch yourself on the railing, almost like a gargoyle stance, kind of like listening in. There's a couple conversations that you maybe picked up on. It's taken you, I will say, a couple tries of landing on these balconies. You land on one and you can hear the kind of conversation inside of an older gentleman in a rocking chair, like his shadow is kind of displayed on the wall, so you can kind of see him rocking back and forth as he's complaining. He's like, they don't get anything right. I mean, do they? And we asked for a ramp, what was it, 10 years ago? And we've still got this damn staircase. My knees are gonna give out. And you can hear like some of these like complaints coming from these different things as he's like, and what happens if I need to be in a wheelchair? It's just a staircase going all the way up. And they won't permit magic. You fly over to another balcony, and you hear, there is a conversation happening inside that kind of catches your attention. You hear what appears to be like a domestic, almost like a domestic quarrel. You can hear like a woman's voice as she's almost like pleading with sounds like her partner. She says, "Oh, you are the fastest, toughest soldier. I know you don't like when I use that term, but you really are, aren't you? You're the best that they have, and look what they give and show to you. You cannot display any of your colors throughout the city streets. you work in well, practically the shadowed wings of our predecessors. I just think that if you are putting yourself in such direct harm's way, should anything happen, well then we deserve at least one of the buildings and houses on the top of the peak, don't you? Overlooking the entire city? Well, we barely have a view of the ocean from here. But if we were a little higher for everything that you do for the Reverency.
The Reverency?
Yes.
Who's that?
You've never, I will say, from what you've heard around the city, even with the natural 20, from when you were trying to, like, poke around, like, things, you did not hear this.
I want to, like, peer through a window to see who this is. I'm expecting bird people.
You
I'm
see,
expecting to see, like, a parrot.
you see, it is a human woman, but as you're kind of, like, craning your neck to see, who she is speaking to, you can see it is a larger figure, almost animalistic for a moment in nature, as you're kind of like looking in the shadow of like the silhouette that he's giving off. And you kind of have to crane your neck, and you see golden fur, like yellow fur, some stripes alongside a giant mane surrounding his face. I don't know if you've ever
Oh my
seen
god, where did we hear
a
about like
Leonin.
where did we hear? Didn't
It
we just
was
hear about
when we were
Leonins?
talking about the dragon with the golden fleece.
He came, yes, Jalal was from Kolkis, which was a city founded by Leonin people, Lion
We
people.
also found that in Alana's diary, or no?
Yes.
Yes, Leonin people,
Yeah.
yes, because she was from,
Colchis.
she was from,
Or
or not,
that continent.
One
she
of-
was
one
from
of
the same
the-
continent.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep listening.
You,
The Reverency was what?
Yes.
was
you
mentioned?
hear as, like, this figure kind of, like, gives a huff and a, like, almost like a low, like, murmured growl as he sets, like, a glass down, as he murmurs, I'm not having this conversation with you.
Watch out.
As he kind of like walks away out from what looks like a kitchen and towards one of the back bedrooms as she goes, you can't run from this forever, and at least if you do, get us a better view. She begins to flip the novel that she's reading and cozies up in the chair next to the fire.
I'm gonna keep moving up because I'm assuming that clearly this guy works under the Reverency, which she believes should give them a higher house.
Yeah, she's just
So-
complaining about the
Status.
benefits.
I
She's
have-
saying
I
if
have
we
to
have to work in the
believe-
shadows, then at least we should get a bigger house.
I have to believe that someone in one of those houses up there.
I will say with a 16, the higher you go, you don't find any like open balconies of any specific conversations that like draws your attention. You can hear like there are some balconies. There's like some people that are gathered like around like a small little like fire pit on a balcony up higher, just having like a mundane like how was your day, sweetie, kind of conversation. But I will say there are like closed and dark windows and balconies the higher you get. But no like
Do
open
I see
doors.
any thieves' cant on any of these houses?
Give me an
As
investigation.
I'm like moving up, because I think that's what he's looking for after he
Thieves'
hears
cant?
some shadow organization. Like they have to have ways of marking and
Give me
communicating.
an investigation.
29.
29. You are positive you do not see any thieves' cant as you're making your way up. Don't see any. And I will say, the higher you go, eventually you can see these houses. They don't look like they're getting nicer. It looks like there is a standard among most of the populace here of all of the houses being pretty new, pretty nice, or not new, but this like ancient looking, almost part of the city that all maintains this like ancient look to it. As you're seeing, the higher you get up, it's just maybe some bigger columns, but the houses themselves are not mansion sized by any means. They look, I mean, you've seen the mansions in the Republic. They are not similar by any means in size.
So,
Just
this
a
is
higher view is
thi-
the only differential.
not necessarily how this works, but with my background, I get the city secrets thing, which
Okay.
lets me move from one point in the city to another 2 times as fast as it would normally take.
Okay.
With the knowledge of how cities are often laid out,
Yes.
to be able to move through them faster.
Okay.
In a city like this, would I be able, and especially seeing as it's kind of arranged the way the Republic is, and that there is higher versus lower, would I be able to have any sort of insight of where I could guess an organization might meet
I will say,
of this kind.
okay, I will also say something that I did forget to leave out is once you get to the very top and you begin to like fly up to this like surrounding mountainside of like almost like a natural border that surrounds this bay of the Outer Rim, you see a beautiful large domed building with a large telescope sticking out. You do remember the woman that you were first talking to when you arrived in the city, referring to the observatory. And you now do see like there is a large observatory at the top of Windstop.
Okay, I will go there.
Make your way to this observatory. You can see it looks like it's like some small lights in the interior. Maybe they are kept on, but I will say like listening in. Give me an investigation check.
21.
A 21. For a moment you don't hear anything, and then you hear footsteps going up the staircase. You do hear like the murmurs. You can't make out what they're saying, but you hear conversation.
I'm
on the
gonna
inside.
go in.
You're trying to find how you're getting in. Front door.
Well, based on my knowledge of observatories and how I think they would be built
You
in the
go in
olden
from the top.
days, I can go from the top.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Well, that's one of my questions. You're
Great,
going
I'm
from the
gonna go
top.
from the top.
Great. You go in from the top of the stone.
Because
We'll get
I'm
back
also
to you.
assuming that there's no lights up there. Like if you're gonna have an observatory, you're not gonna have
Yes,
lights.
I will say you saw some small lights in the interior spaces.
But like in the actual viewing room, I'm assuming it would. If not, no lights,
very
dimly
dim.
lit.
Yes, and you're invisible in dim light. Fantastic. You go in as you.
I am still being
Back in the
stealthy,
night.
mind
Oh,
you,
sure,
because
sure,
if they have anything other than dark vision, they could see me.
Yes, and I will say like bat in the like a bat in the night. You flutter in through the open dome of the observatory. We'll get back to you.
Okay.
You are you with anybody?
With myself, yeah.
Okay, great. You are making your way to the orphanage. If I do recall correctly.
You do.
Okay, fantastic. Everybody else, just for my own sake of mind, everybody else is going not to the orphanage, is going to
The graveyard.
the Imperial Graveyard, right?
Yeah.
All of you guys are doing that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That means yes.
Very good.
What did you say?
See,
Oh, I think it said soup.
Okay. Give me one
And I
moment.
was like, what
Soup.
language is that?
My tummy. Because when I hear soup, I say yes.
okay.
Just
Okay, fantastic. So you make your way.
This chair's gonna break us.
You make your way to this large central building atop like what appears to be almost like a massive dais that sits towards the higher reaches of the city, though not in the cloud top sector, just almost like towards the center. You see, as you're kind of walking, there is this large looming building. You can see colonnade lines, the front porch of, and there's an upper of like this mansion. There's this upper balcony. As you're approaching, I'm trying to think like what you would be able to see as you're approaching from down here, because it is like a crane to look up. You can see there's this beautiful open white marble and stone facade at the front of it. As you get closer, you can see that there's like a lower archway that leaves open the way to these giant oaken double doors, painted in a beautiful like pale blue, almost like an ocean-like blue. You can see, I think in the emblem, I believe I specified last session as well, is what looks to be like a mother bear that's shielding her cubs that are following her in a line. Do you make your way up the steps to this place?
Yeah, I think like walking up, Gamma is gonna look over towards Ancora and say, "So do you think that's where you're from?" Like as Ancora will look back, I'm not sure, but I am hoping that if there is any sort of information, then maybe it will lead to something.
Have they ever talked to each other?
Not directly.
Yeah.
Very briefly.
Yeah, I think at the beginning they can't be just that long.
But Gamma will look back. So, what are you looking for then? Just answers, or I think, if anything, then I suppose, just looking for anything really. I don't think that there's anything conclusive that I'm hoping for, but I just feel that I would like to know. It is not often that you find something as old as you. Well, whatever the case, I suppose let's check it out. As they will open up the doors and
I will say,
or give
If
a
you-
good knock.
I
Give
will
a-
say when you approach, there are these large, almost like looks like white painted iron gates
Mhm.
that close off this small little, as you're approaching, almost like a garden that extends out between the gates and the oaken doors. And you can see out in this garden, you can hear like a few distant conversations in this garden. It is fairly well lit, even though the sun has already set. You can see that in the yard closer to the front porch of this orphanage, you can see a couple children that are running in the gardens area. There's a beautiful fountain and some smatterings of statues that are laid across this garden. You can see there's some hedges, very well cut, well maintained, and a beautiful willow tree that sits towards the front gates. There are two, what looks to be large armored figures standing on almost like parapets on either side of this gate, and you can hear there's like the small exclamations of children somewhere from the inside.
But you said that there were like guards at the gates?
Yes.
Okay. Ancora will walk up to one of the guards. Pardon me, I was looking to speak with, I suppose whoever works here.
You see this figure as like they kind of like lean over this parapet. It's not an extraordinarily large gate, so they're not that far up above you. You can see this giant mane, this yellow mane, some silver streaks inside of it. Has Ancora ever seen a Leonin before?
I think potentially. I don't think it's out of the question. I think especially with how much industry was moving around when he was alive. I'm sure, like, especially with also the close relation between, that they might have had with Colchis, especially because, their lead dragon, or a lead dragon sort of was chilling, like, at their doorstep, basically. I don't think it's out of the question, but I don't think he would have seen one in a very long time.
Okay. So I will say that you recognize the species, though you, of course, don't see them very frequently, as this Leonin leans down. Hello?
Hello, yes.
What can we do for you?
Our
adoption hours are not until 12 a.m. every single day.
No, it is a bit different. A very long time ago, I was an orphan myself, and I was looking to speak with whoever runs this orphanage.
The headmaster.
Yes, just to ask some questions.
Unfortunately, we cannot let you inside, but you are free to promenade the gardens if there is something you wish to see or reminisce. Pleasure that you have come back.
Gamma's gonna speak up. Is it an issue of money? Because we could certainly pay you our fair wage to have just a little chat with her early.
You see both of these guards look at each other. Make me a persuasion check.
I have advantage.
No.
'Cause I'm helping myself.
No.
Okay. Who do you want to have?
This is
roll?
Gamma.
Okay.
This is from what Gamma said.
In grandma.
Persuasion.
Mhm.
Just I don't have that feature anymore. I miss it every day. Just an 11.
11. You see
Well,
these
actually, let me
two
see if I
guards.
can do anything. Would I be able to do the thing that I could do with my action surge on the web,
No.
where if I fail a check, I can
No.
spend? Okay.
That was web exclusive.
Okay.
I was like, I did specify that
I
like
know.
things are allowed you to
No,
do.
I'm aware.
Can I do it?
Shut up. I'll burn you.
You see these two Leonins turn, or well, one Leonin and a human guard turn to sort of look at each other, and their expressions are almost unreadable before you see the Leonin begin to look at you again. No, we do not allow, and he just kind of restates, we do not allow anybody outside adoption hours inside the Arculi. Please, if you'd like to promenade the gardens, that is fine, or you may return tomorrow, if you are in search of an adoption. Otherwise, please leave.
Hold on, I'm looking at my shit.
You must understand this is.
Hold on, I'm looking at things. No time is passing.
He's just speaking. He's just speaking. You must understand that this is for the safety of the children that are harbored inside.
I completely understand. I was not.
Do you?
I was more so looking to speak with her out in the garden. That is what we were willing to pay you quite well for your time for.
We do not accept money outside of adoption hours. Now, if there's something else we can do, please inform one of us. Otherwise, it is quite a long walk back up towards Cloudtop or whatever sector that you may be from or hailing from. Please find your way there immediately before the lamp bearer's lights are ousted.
Okay. I'm gonna subtle spell something.
Okay.
So, sort of like as they are, like, turning and looking, Ancora is going to, or I suppose Ancora will subtly look over towards Gamma and just say, don't worry. And there, let me make sure there's no material component, but I don't think there is. No, there is not. There's only verbal and somatic. I will need your Leonin to make a wisdom saving throw for me,
Okay,
please.
let's do it. Okay, let's do it. Wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw. Yes.
Make this above board.
Okay. I don't think he would be very cool. I think he's going to be very wise.
14.
That fails. So the
Okay.
spell that I'm casting is the 8th level Dominate Monster.
Wow.
So,
Spec?
one creature I can see within range must succeed on a wisdom save or have a charmed condition for the duration. The
Okay.
target has advantage on the save if you or allies are fighting it. Whenever the target takes damage, it repeats the save, ending the spell on success. I have a telepathic link with the charmed target while the two of you are on the same plane of existence. On my turn, I can use this link to issue commands at the target. The target does its best to obey it on its turn. If it completes an order and doesn't receive further directions from you, it acts and moves as it likes, focusing on protecting itself. I can command the target to take a reaction, but I must take my own reaction to do so. It says nowhere in the spell that it would have any idea that I charmed it in any which way. So,
Okay.
with my telepathic link, I'm going to issue the command of change your mind. Let us speak to the headmaster for money.
Okay.
What are you looking for? What are you looking for?
Come on, I'm thinking. Okay. Okay. You wave this spell across this guard's eyes, and you watch as he kind of shakes his head almost imperceptibly for a moment before his gaze looks down back at you. You watch as the gate starts to this giant wheel lever begins to pull up and the gate starts to rise
Oh,
and open.
thank you. I appreciate your change in heart and kindness. We will pay you well.
you sees the human guard next to him is looking confused. He goes, adjust the gardens then.
Yes, if you could bring her to the gardens, we would not want to put you or any of the other children in a uncomfortable position.
Well, she is asleep, and you can see the Leonin as the gate fully opens, begins to descend down the parapet walls
Well,
to go get her.
okay.
And you can see this human guard as he goes, and he begins to go to follow, but he cannot leave the gate unguarded as you watch as he looks suspicious. I'll have him roll a check, because you can absolutely cast a spell on somebody else, but if he has a companion with him that's seeing him act weird all of a sudden, he's gonna make that check. Okay.
What's the check like?
I'm not telling you.
Well,
you watch
hold
as
on,
he...
Well, because I can also.
You're gonna openly cast a spell?
Well, it would be a silvery barbs, if anything, which I would know if he succeeds the ability check, because that's the reaction turn to casting silvery barbs. Would he succeed?
Read silvery barbs to me?
Casting time reaction, which you take when a creature you can see within 60 feet of yourself succeeds on an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. So I can only take it if I know if he succeeds or not. So would he succeed?
Here's the thing with silvery barbs.
Yeah.
It's an ability check that you can see.
I'm seeing him look like suspicious. I would have the knowledge that he's doing that.
Are you subtle spelling this?
I could, yeah.
You could subtle spell this?
Well, I'm just asking if he succeeds or fails.
I'll allow you to subtle spell if you want to cast this. I'm gonna rule this as you do not know if he's
Sure,
succeeding
I
or not.
will.
But you can use the spell slot.
I will subtle spell,
Okay.
and I will cast that. So he has disadvantage, and I will give myself advantage.
Okay. He has rolled. I'm not gonna tell you whether he looks suspicious.
Okay.
I'm not gonna tell you if he succeeded or failed, but I did just give him a disadvantage.
Okay, that's fine.
You watch as the Leonin begins to make his way down the steps of this parapet as he begins to guide you kind of through the garden. As he halts in front of these giant blue doors, eyes kind of glazed as he goes, "One moment," as he pulls the doors open and slips inside.
With my telepathic link, I will say that I'm actively commanding him to act like he is normal.
Sure. Yeah, you can act someone that's like magically charmed to be like super chill. He's acting as chill as
it's
he
more
can.
so it's more so that
You're still making him do something that he would never do. But yeah, he acts as chill as he can, being mind controlled as he walks in.
Sure. Okay.
and
With the
he
other
closes
guard,
the door.
I will give the other guard 50 gold.
You're trying to pay. I will say he's up on the parapet. Would you
Oh.
approach him and try to pay for him? Pay him?
No, I won't.
Okay. A few moments pass. You can see there are some conversations that are drifting across in the garden as you can see the silhouettes of children in the distance, across the garden, kind of playing. Before you can see that there's what appears to be some adults that are sort of hushing them inside as the gate opens, and they don't quite understand, they don't know what's going on. So you can see that there's just some careful caretakers that are like, okay, maybe time for bed, as they eye you as they make their way through and through some of the side alcoves inside. A few moments pass, and you hear the screaming, the guttural screaming.
I will say I would only.
I'm gonna finish talking. Awesome. I love that you are so on top of it.
Okay.
Let me finish. You hear the guttural scream of what sounds to be like this child absolutely crying. You hear as this child scream kind of rips through the air. I don't wanna, and this very almost whiny tone kind of hits the air as this child, as you kind of turn, crumples to the ground, just kicking and screaming, and you can see hands are pounding on the grass, and they're like, I don't want to go to bed, I don't want to, as you can see this overwhelmed caretaker is just kneeling over this child, is just going shh, stop, shh, trying to quiet the child down as the screams and the whining is echoing out across the square. You can see that there's a couple lights in the distance that are beginning to dim off or dim on as people are kind of this kid is screaming bloody murder. As you see this child screaming. What do you do?
I think Gamma will walk over and like kneel down beside the kid.
This caretaker kind of eyes you nervously as she's trying to get this kid away from you, and this kid's like not paying attention, like fully pounding the ground, going, no, no, no.
Hey, you don't want to go to bed? Do you not want to go to bed? You don't want to go to bed?
Kind of stops for a second, looks at you.
Oh dear. Hold on. And from their bag, you'll see Gamma like take out a piece of parchment and draw like a big circle.
Okay.
Like making sure the kid can see, and put like a dot, and then like a little lip there, and hold it up to their face.
Okay.
Like just a big smile.
Lotion behind you.
Lotion.
Well, hello there.
Oh hell no.
Roll a performance check for me. You hear the cries just waiting, just for a moment. This like note is being held at this kid.
Hold on. Yeah, that just fell in. It's a child. An 11 again.
With an 11, you watch as you're like making this face, and for a moment you can see the caretaker, like a breath gets like sucked in as the crying wanes for a moment, as the caretaker is waiting to see the result of this, and you watch as this child goes, and looks like he's about to start up again. Before behind you, you hear a soothing voice emanate from across the gardens. Almost a small tinge of, a little bit louder than something maybe a human would normally be able to do, coming from this older woman's voice as you hear, whoa, well let's hold on there, hold on. And from behind you, you see this like silhouette of this woman approach, kneel down, right out of your periphery next to you, like out of the corner of your eye, you see, hey, I've got an idea. Let's see if you can stand up and walk backwards to me 3 steps and then spin around 3 times. Okay? A little test. Let's see. Come on, stand up. Okay? And then can you walk backwards to me? Try and walk backwards to me, okay? And you watch as this child kind of looks up at this woman, and there's like a moment of recognition in the kid's face as he stands up, as he kind of like nods and he wipes his teary eyes. He goes, okay. Stands up and tries to walk backwards, and as he does, he almost kind of trips. And now you see, as you fully turn, this woman kind of like catches him and goes, oh. All right, good. Okay, now spin around, and begins to spin him by his shoulders as the crying completely stops. As the caretaker goes, oh. As you turn, and you see this woman next to you. You can see a beautiful woman, human woman, tall, elongated features. You can see she's got sharp features, but like plump cheeks, large, beautiful brown eyes, and you can see there's some silvering hair, though she doesn't look too old, possibly like middle-aged, wearing like a knight's gown almost, like she was getting ready for bed, but bundled up with a coat on the exterior of her outfit, as these kind eyes kind of like crinkle for a moment, as some of the wrinkles on her face crinkle up as well. She's got that same tawny, tan skin that you see across most of the people and inhabitants of the city. As she like laughs along with this child, and she goes, all right, Nolan, can we go back inside now? Come on, spin around. Oh, and try and walk to the door. And you watch as this kid just goes, almost like trying to like not fall, and giggling as he's trying to not fall. And you watch as the caretaker nods to this older woman and goes, right. And she stands up and begins to guide Nolan, who's unsteady and like spinning and dizzy, towards one of these alcoves back inside the building. As this woman laughs for a moment and kind of brushes herself off and stands to meet you.
Oh, well, hello, sorry, I don't think, I think parenting was, omitted from my code, but, hello.
Hello. Have we met?
I don't think We would have, but you might have met the old man over there, pointing over towards like a small bush where Angkor, or like a not a bush, but like a bench where Angkor would be like sitting.
She doesn't seem like she has any recognition. You're pointing to Ancora?
Angkor, yeah.
She does not seem like she
That's
has
a
any
robot.
recognition.
They're both robots.
You're right.
Um,
You're right. Is that a male one?
apologies. Can I do something for you? Our adoption hours, she looks towards Elianin, who brought her out here, are not until tomorrow at the earliest.
Angkor
you
will
said
walk
it
forward
was
at this
urgent.
point. And I apologize for the intrusion so late, madam, but I was hoping for. Is she a human?
She's a human.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, middle-aged human.
A very long time ago, before the war, I was a child, much like the ones kept here. And I suppose I don't really know where I grew up, or I have any real information in or who I was. And though I don't expect you to know or to really have any answers and being able to help me, I was just hoping that maybe there was something that you might know.
You said that you were born here.
I don't know if I was born here or if I was raised here, but a very, very long time ago, before the war, I was an orphan. And, well, you were the only orphanage that was still around from that time.
You can see she kind of like takes a moment and like a smile spreads across her face, almost like not a performative smile, but sort of like remembering herself for a moment, as like that confusion kind of like washes over. Well, I am pleased that you have decided to come back. Apologies that it has been, it seems, quite some time as she looks over you.
I was, at one point, a human like you, but I am... I know that can be a bit confusing.
We see all kinds of survivors here in Malthus. If there is a home that you have found here at any point in your life, then of course we welcome you back with open arms. I am pleased that you have found your way back here after so long. Unfortunately, there's not much that I can do. If you were here before my lifetime, I am but a human. I have seen many years, but somehow I think not as many as you have. If there is
Are there any records or anything?
haven that you see, records.
Just anything.
Records of your attendance here.
Or just records of those that you boarded.
For unfortunately the safety of our inhabitants, we do not keep records on for longer than their lifespans. We are
Hey
careful.
girl, you're old.
We are careful.
In my lifespan, though.
We are careful to ensure that once an inhabitant or survivor or a little bear, as we call them, graduates, we allow them to either take their papers with them or their new guardian takes them for the safety of those, of course, that stay here. It would be remiss of us to hold on to such documents if anyone were to get hands on anyone's private records or information, or especially, gods forbid, who adopted them. They are survivors here. They come from not so great pasts, and we don't want that following them when they leave.
I understand.
If you want information on She kind of like tilts her head towards you and takes a step forward. Where you come from, I understand. We have many Arculi here that have questions of their families and their lives from a time that they do not remember before they arrived here. They come so tired and young sometimes that they do not know what their lives were like before they were here, and by the time they grow up, it is nothing but a bad dream. And some do come back and ask questions, and I have to tell them the same story, but I hope you know that it does not matter where you hailed from. Because if you ended up here, standing, then you made it. You survived along with the rest of us. I am sorry we cannot tell you any more about your past than that. I wish there was something more that we could do to help, but there's a saying from our founding land in Elpis. If you've heard of it?
No, I have not.
It is the land to the east of us. The land of hope, they call it. They say that it does not matter where you came from. Does not matter what you did to get here. It only matters what you do from this point onward. I know that is little help, I'm sure, in the questions that you must have. We see so many like you. There are havens we have for adults that come here seeking refuge. Not quite as big as the little bears, but they keep adults too in inns provided by the city for free if you need it. I'm not to impose on your standing, but if you are in search of safe harbor and food and blanket and warmth, they even have entertainment bards that sing there for free of charge for any refuge seeking somewhere safe to stay. Many inns offer it. You simply must only ask.
That is okay. I have come here with company. I will have a place to stay.
It is good to hear a graduate of the Little Bears then that is doing well for himself.
Thank you.
What is your name?
It is Ancora.
Mancora. It is a pleasure. Callias is my name.
Allies.
Callias.
Talias?
Nope. K-A-L-L-I-A-S.
K-A-L-L.
Cal, yeah, Callias.
I guess when I heard that this orphanage was here and that it was still standing, I just hoped that maybe I would find something. I just wanted to find my mom. I was born with magic, with powers from beyond this world, and I just wanted to know why she would have me if she was just going to throw me away.
She takes a step forward and takes your hand, and she points you towards the beautiful painting, the mural that's sprawled across the giant oaken doors. This large bear protecting a bunch of cubs, as she says, "There are no answers in your past. I am sorry that you did not have someone to protect you when you were young, but I hope that when you came here, we did everything we could to get you back on your feet. This place, it is not for memorizing your past. It is for finding somewhere new. It's for moving forward. Perhaps with friends and siblings in tow. And she kind of gestures to the little cubs on the door. And a safe place to rest. And you can see the giant mama bear standing in front of them.
I think that when I left here, that nightmare never ended, and that it only grew worse. So I'm glad, whether I was from here or not, to visit again, so that when I walk out those gates, I can finally wake up and focus on what comes next. And he'll like pull her in, like for a
She
hug.
hugs you, and she does the Disney roll. She doesn't pull away until you pull away.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, as she kind of like holds you for a moment, and eventually when you do choose to pull away, she looks over to your companion as well, as she kind of like waves to Gamma.
Gamma's like picking at like flowers.
Right.
Is the caretaker still there?
No, they went inside.
That's okay.
You see she kind of waves before making eye contact back with you again, and Cora. If you need anything, the city is here for survivors like you. I hope that you find what you are looking for.
I hope so too.
If you are looking for something.
But I think coming here has made it that much easier to find. I thank you for your time.
Of course. Good night.
Yes.
And Cora. You can see as she kind of like begins to make her way up the stairs. She stands in front of the giant doors, nods to the Leonin, who's just kind of standing there glazed over as she kind of like tilts her head towards him. Looks back at you.
Mental command, Leonin will nod and escort us to the gate.
Okay, yeah, you see the Leonin kind of like begin to move autonomously towards you and then guide you towards the gate. As she sees you leaving, she gives you a large wave.
He'll wave back as Gamma and Cora will leave. And as they reach the gates, Gamma will hand a pouch of 200 gold to the Leonin.
God dang.
Okay,
Or I'll just say 100.
okay.
And he couldn't shell out 1,200 for me.
Big.
Can you maybe get a sleight of hand check unless you're letting that be seen in front of the human guard?
No, because I will let it be seen. I will say like mentally command him like split this with your guard mate.
Okay. Okay.
And explain why you let me through. Will be the mental.
You see this
command.
Leonin goes, okay. His giant paw takes the coin purse. As he begins to crank the gates closed, you see the white iron begin to slowly meet behind you. And as the last little bit begins to close, you see as the giant oak doors past the gates begin to open and then slip closed. You see as Callias, one last word, she goes, look forward, Ancora,
Yeah, I'm gonna kill myself.
as the doors close.
But yeah, I'll command the Leonin over the duration of the spell to,
Oh my
or for at least the next little bit, like to, you know, like be like a normal guard, explain
Yeah,
like
yeah.
why he did what he did.
I'm gonna grab my computer. I don't want it to die.
Split the gold.
What?
But as they're walking in the direction of where the Imperial gravesite is,
Yeah.
Gamma's gonna look over towards Ancora.
Oh my god, I lived.
For the record, I don't really care where our power comes from. I suppose what matters is what we do with it. And they'll walk over towards the gravesite.
Okay. The rest of you guys,
Yeah.
you are making your way over to the graveyard, right?
Yep.
Awesome. Okay. You're making your way over there. You navigate through the sprawling city marketplace streets until eventually you find what looks to be like a sequestered.
Sequestered?
Sequestered?
What word are you
I have
trying-
no
I
idea what
don't
you're trying
know
to say.
any
You
of
just
these
mushed
words.
like two words. Cloistered is a word.
Yeah.
And sequestered is a word.
Sequestered?
What does that mean?
I'm pretty sure sequestered is what you're going for.
I know secluded.
Sequestered. I'm trying to say sequestered, which I think I said.
What does that mean?
It just means tucked
It's
away.
secluded.
Okay.
Huh? Alright, whatever.
You're probably going for secluded. And
Sequestered.
then you're like secloistered.
Okay,
I think
you make
it's-
your way over to sequestered parts of this larger city until eventually you hit a looks to be like a small garden. You can see there's some hedges that are not quite as neat, perhaps, as you would see in the Little Bears orphanage, but still taken care of. You can see that there's some large trees that are shading the entrance of this garden's place, and as you enter, you're gonna get me. Oh my god, you're gonna get me. You can see as you enter this large archway, you see before you statues as far as you can see, different sizes and heights, varying poses, until eventually you can see what looks to be like a large, almost temple-like structure with pillars going and columns running all up and down for at least a dozen in a row until it opens up into a much larger back, almost like church-like.
Okay. Enter.
You make your way through the gardens. It is empty in here. It is completely, quite dark compared to the rest of the city. There aren't lights or lanterns that are lit, so you're walking through. It's quite almost unnerving as you're making your way through this dark graveyard for all intents and purposes. As you're walking by these statues, you can see every single statue's got plaques at the bottom, some with names, other with titles, others just with fallen. But as you're making your way past all these plaques of statues, they're not quite headstones, is what you're realizing. It really does look like the depiction of either a person, and if not just a person, then someone in armor, a warrior of some kind, until you make your way to the entrance to this temple. You see, standing at the very back before you, is a large, angelic-looking statue, plated in what looks to be a shimmering gold. You can see wings on this statue stretch out in both directions. Almost looks like two sets of wings, a larger set and then a bottom set at the back. You can see there's this dais that it sits upon and rows of all statues but in the same pose, marble sitting with a sword in front of them, their knees kind of bowed against this sword, their head bowed in reverence as well against this outstretched hands of this golden statue. At the very front, you see, kneeling to the statue in conversation, two figures. You see one figure looks to be a middle-aged woman. She's got brown hair that looks like it's tied back and a nice, finely made braid. You can see she has what appears to be like a small little headdress of some white cloth against her head, as well as almost like a white toga-looking dress that falls with a sash across, a beautiful blue sash. She doesn't seem like she bears any weapons. She has the same dark skin as the rest of the inhabitants of this city. Quite plain, I will say, all things considered. She doesn't wear strong jewelry other than what appears to be like a small pendant around her neck. And next to her, a kneeling Eladrin elf with beautiful auburn hair covered in leaves and an autumn cloak. You see Terrell murmuring in conversation next to her.
Does,
So pull up the map.
does Jessa get a ping?
No, you do not get a ping.
She doesn't have good gold.
We know where the gold is.
Brokey.
Oh, we're gonna find that gold, don't you?
Before we
worry.
had entered, I guess
They got butts.
I guess it would.
an angel, no?
Well, no. What?
They are going
It's a
into
statue.
the.
Uh-huh.
They're going to the emperor of the first Chinese.
Yeah, that shit-
They're
that
going to
shit's
the tomb of the
coming
first Chinese emperor.
The terracotta,
Terracotta
the
soldiers?
terracotta
Yeah.
warriors.
I am going to drop somebody on them.
Before we approach too closely, is it just me going? Is it just me and Durian going? Is it all, or like?
Up to you guys.
Up to you. During
I guess
say,
it's just us three.
yeah. The nobility of the party.
Yeah.
That's close.
The nobility
Let's
of
just
the party.
be. Let's just be
Get off of
kind of like give them space. You know.
Give them what?
Let's give them space.
Okay. Well, but yeah.
The statues
Well,
or her?
but what are we like?
People.
No, but in terms of what do you mean by giving them space?
Like, wait for them to finish the conversation, right?
No, just like have a good. I don't know. I
Have a good
don't want
time.
them to. I don't want them to think they're being ambushed or anything.
Yeah, but
So
I'm
if you
this is me, Christian, being. I don't understand what you mean by give them space when in regards to like us going up and talking to them,
just like stand away back a little bit.
like from you
They
or
can
from
still
them.
from them.
Okay.
Unless
So
you don't.
they're, like,
Unless
right
you don't
here?
want to.
I'm gonna take your lead.
And we can talk to them from like right here.
That just feels odd.
Do you guys
Eh.
want to be with me or no? What do you think?
My thing is I don't know where else. I don't know where we would go.
I would say I'd prepare a
Stand in the
spell
back.
in
Okay,
case
then come
things
with
go
me.
wrong, but I think it's like more intimidating and wrong if I stay back.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
that's why I was like I feel like it would just look weird.
Okay, then come with me and
With those fools in the back there, one pink, one blue.
Team
yes.
Rocket.
And you know,
While they're talking, I won't initiate conversation right away. I want to
Mhm.
maybe try and listen to like a bit
Listen
of
to
what
the
they're
conversation?
talking about.
Okay.
hey, yo, what's up?
Yes. Awesome. Okay.
But I don't
So-
want to. I don't want to appear as if I'm eavesdropping. So as soon as they might look in my direction, I'd start to move forward a little bit, so it didn't look like I was just standing
Eavesdropping?
there listening.
Mhm.
Makes sense.
Wasn't me.
Okay. You, as you approach, you can see the two of them are both kneeling in front of the statue on this dais. You can see, looks like they are praying, but in the sort of mists of this prayer, they are discussing in sort of like a hushed tone something. And as you're kind of like approaching, if you guys want to listen in, make stealth checks for me.
I got you.
We are the worst.
Oh, stealth.
Can I make a stealth
Okay.
check from far away to
No.
help?
Can I make
No.
a perception check from far away with my?
To see if you even see them.
Is
I'm gonna
this
guidance
sound
myself.
only?
Got a 20.
What do you mean is the sound?
Like-
okay?
We're okay.
What do you ask?
We're okay.
That's the way you said that.
It's like
Okay.
I'm so quiet they can't detect me.
Well,
Why
you-
are you so quiet they can detect you? Roll a stealth check.
Christian, just
No,
pretend to be
it's-
one of the statues. Pretend to be one of the statues.
I
Hurry.
love it. Okay.
Yeah, with your paladin armor. Roll a, yeah,
So
roll a
it's
stealth check.
because with my boots of elvenkind, I get advantage on sound because they can't hear me walk up to them.
Okay, that's I think, but it's just advantage on stealth.
You just get advantage on stealth. Just
For
But you have disadvantage, so you just are rolling a straight roll now.
Okay, deal.
I got a 17.
Fantastic, a 17. So now you're not rolling a disadvantage on stealth.
okay. Close to a natural 20.
What do you get?
What
And
is
if
that?
I had disadvantage,
Would you roll?
It doesn't even matter now. It's gone.
It
forever.
wasn't a 2.
Was it a 1?
No.
no, it wasn't a 1.
Okay, just say the number.
Three.
It was a 3.
Okay, for a total of?
Wait, can
Three.
I?
Okay.
Can I cancel his?
No, what did you roll?
I
A
got a
natural 20?
20.
Oh, wait, yes. Actually, yes. If you have rolled a natural 20, we have a roll at the same time.
Thank
cancels out a loss.
God.
Okay, yes. A natural 20 cancels out a
Grab
critical
with my
fail.
toes.
Okay, and that was a critical fail.
It was not a. Wait, mine?
Yes.
How was it?
No,
Oh,
I
that-
it's
that-
okay.
That would be a critical
Oh my
fail.
It's these dice!
That is a complete fail. So you're right, not a critical fail, just a complete fail. Where the natural 20 does cancel out a critical or a complete fail. So you watch as Doria just starts moving forward like he owns the place. Lavro.
No, I don't. I fall.
What do you do?
Oh my god.
Can I shoot him a look and then the bow would like stop him?
Yeah, Lavro, do you stop
I'm
him?
gonna
Okay.
kick him.
Okay, my original dice are doing
Say,
the best.
be quiet.
Dorian.
Stop. Clunk, clunk, I'm gonna kick you.
Ow! Ow!
Oh,
Somehow
you
that's
didn't kick me
less.
that hard.
Somehow that is less
Oh.
funny than you doing whatever you were doing.
I slap my hand over his mouth. I slap my hand over his mouth. No, not like that. You're pissing me off.
As this is happening,
It's because I rolled low.
as this is happening,
just makes sense.
you, Robin, with your wolven ears.
does?
Yes. That's what he was saying.
Sorry, I was distracted by
No,
trying-
Robin!
well, now I feel like a fool.
Like a big fat chud? Yeah, you should.
Robin, with
I'm
your
just
wolven
kidding.
senses, your ears kind of pop out, and you hear the conversation, like just a little bit of this conversation before they do eventually hear your approach.
Not because of me, though. I don't do that. I don't do that because I didn't roll. Because you cancel it out.
You hear
Sure, buddy.
Terrell respond, though you did not hear the beginning of the conversation, as she says, "No, Faradia, I do not believe in evil. For evil is just a simple answer to your complex question. The world is oh, I think she was British. The world is falling away beneath our feet. And here you squabble with me about good and evil. Does it not matter who is more morally correct? No. Nothing matters in the face of war. War will hit your bay."
She's the goat.
And you watch as she says that. She looks like she's about to continue before this human woman turns and begins to shuffle to like a stand.
Hey, like because she saw
Yes,
us.
yeah. As she like turns to Durian first for a moment.
Robin throws his hands up and he goes, "Listen."
She bows just at your entrance.
Don't be rash.
He'll bow too.
This is crazy. Never seen that before.
I believe.
Apologies. We do not mean to worry you. Please, we were just here for a bit of night worship. If there is something that you warriors need or someone to speak with, you watch as she steps down from the steps as Terrell, eyes kind of
Actually-
adjusting.
Actually, I
In the
was
moonlight?
hoping I could speak to you.
You now watch as you say that. Terrell's
hood up?
eyes trying to like adjust before they fall. Lavro, were you disguised by
Nope.
any means? Before her eyes fall to Lavro. I'm gonna roll to see if she remembers
Well,
What's
she's
you.
seen me
What's up?
before with the hood on, no?
The hood off is what it is.
Yeah,
They just
speak
see you with
it
the
up.
hood off.
She
Hood on
No,
isn't.
I thought it was if you've seen me with the hood on, then you recognize. Like,
no, if they've seen you with the hood on, you've taken it off in front of them, then they can recognize.
Yes.
I've never done that in front of
No.
her?
I mean, have you? In front of Terrell?
Not during the campaign, at least.
Not in the campaign, but I figured maybe like around the castle.
Terrell's not around. She's
She's
a delegate of Shorestone.
Alright.
Terrell was
Alright.
Lehman Fitz was the delegate of
Lehman.
That guy.
I love Lehman.
Lehman Fitz was the delegate of Moreau. So Lehman Fitz, if anyone, would
Seaman
maybe know
Fitz?
your true identity. But like Terrell did
Me and
not.
Lehman like this.
Terrell, your parents did not let you take
Me and
off
Lehman
your
like
hood. You're on council members. Okay.
Stop in public.
She rolled pretty bad, but she's got very
Can't
high
keep my
intelligence.
eyes off.
Pish posh.
What'd she roll?
I'm gonna have you. Are you trying to be immediately recognizable? Yes.
I don't think we're really trying to hide. Not that
You
we're
watch
trying-
as Terrell gathers the hems of her dress as she picks it up, takes a step down the steps as well, puts a hand on the human woman in front of her as she goes, "Redia? I think that nope, wrong accent. I think that I've got a conversation with these people.
Hi.
I do not believe they are soldiers here for worship." As you watch as
Kind of rude
Redia,
to assume. What if I did want to?
pardon?
Well, what if I was here for worship? You don't know.
Alright. Alright.
Feet.
Nope.
He loses the headband for 2
You
minutes.
watch as Terrell kind of like steps forward as she goes down on one knee.
She's proposing to me.
As you watch as she bows her head. And to what do I owe the pleasure of Huckleberry royalty? So far from home. As you watch as Freddie turns, immediately looking at you guys in a completely new light, as this human woman, like, mouth agape for a moment. As she's just looking between Terrell. As she's looking between Terrell and you.
I have to play stupid now. I have a 12 intellect.
No, you don't. You don't have to play stupid.
10 is average, 12 is above average.
Looks like a fool.
What kind of
Should I
idiot
take my
is
hood
this?
off now? Should I take my hood off now?
I mean, is
Yeah.
it
Your call. Your
Yeah,
call.
yeah, yeah.
Like,
No, don't take it off. Obviously, people watching.
No, take it off.
Guys,
I'm
feel
on
so
it.
boring.
Just take it off.
do what you feel you do. Don't, like,
Robin will remove his hood.
There is no sense of surprise in Terrell's
Okay,
face.
she knew.
Bald.
Nice to see you.
She lifts her head. She's still on a knee, but she like
You can stand up. Don't kneel.
stands.
We're not in the
At
world,
ease.
and I'm no prince right now. So
Right now, there is no prince, so you would be correct.
Boom.
You are not a
Got
prince
him.
here, and you are also not a prince in the Caledon Coast.
Score one Durian.
Game set.
that's kind of why I'm here.
She looks at you, Legro.
Hi.
I suppose your mentor sent you to find me? He was always so good at finding those that did not wish to be found.
I found you on my own accord.
You learn fast for an apprentice of such a young age. Always so impressive when the apprentice surpasses the mentor.
Stop.
Apologies. We did not know that you didn't want to be found.
Awesome.
And
No, you didn't.
no, we didn't. But we do need your help because everybody else back at home seems to have lost their mind. And if you don't want to help, if you want no part of this, that's fine. I'll respect that wish. But growing up, I've always known you someone to be
Be like a
someone who respects my parents, and I don't know if it's naive of me to believe that they still deserve that same respect. I don't really know who they are anymore. But you are the only person who viewed them the same way that I did. And if you want to help in any way, I would greatly appreciate it. I want to do it for Moreau. If you would like to know more, you can. But if you want us to leave, we will leave. Felix,
She already knows what's going on.
I know that. He straightens his posture.
Posture check.
Oh,
No, you just said straighten your posture.
no, yeah, there was no check. I just.
You watch as Terrell, her lips pursed, looks over you. We can have a conversation.
Is that all?
Oh, apologies.
I just wanted to make sure. It sounded like you were gonna say more, but I wasn't sure.
There was a semicolon at the end of that sentence
Yeah.
in a period.
Am I permitted to
Period.
speak, then, Your Highness?
Like I said, I'm not a prince here.
I know.
I understand your frustration with me. However, I've already.
In a world where loyalties have been cut at their stem, I find that the only thing one can do is stay on their traditions and their habits. And my habits die hard, Your Highness.
Okay, well, would you like to speak here, or should we go somewhere else?
Depends on what you seek to talk about. I don't want poor, innocent Feredia here to be in any cause for uncomfort. And you watch as this middle-aged woman kind of turns towards all of you guys, not understanding the vibe at all. As she goes, I apologize if I am interrupting something. I see that there is a history here. Your Highness is...
Oh, I'm not a prince or anything like that.
He
Okay.
is. Girl, you are not sneaky.
Your Highness
have no idea who I
and
am.
you...
Your crown slips on your forehead a little bit.
I like to think that I put it away while I'm out.
He doesn't wear it in public.
Yeah, I don't wear it like when I'm out, like outside of Dualage.
No.
Love your outfit though.
Thank you.
Feredia, would you like to walk with me for a little bit and explain what's all happened with the statues?
I think that'd be nice. He loves statues.
This is, this is the Imperial Graveyard.
No, like walk with me.
Oh!
So that they can talk over here.
Oh!
You can say no.
Apologies for my own safety. It is not, proper to wander the, Imperial sites after dusk
Okay.
with strange men.
No, I understand.
He's short. You could take him.
Okay, regardless.
With swords.
It is
Take
fine.
his
If
sword.
you wish to stay, you may stay. If you wish to leave, you may leave. I think that what is happening at Moreau deserves to, the world deserves to know. Or at least
okay.
start to know.
Well, only warriors are permitted to enter the Imperial Gardens
Oh,
after
then-
dusk.
Then we can leave. We can leave.
Well, you're a warrior.
Are you warriors?
We have fought.
Well, yeah, in general, yes. don't know
Then
if
I
we have a
suppose she
proper-
looks so lost. It is fine. Any conversation that can be held in these gardens can be held by me. I am their overseer.
Perfect.
Done a great job at the place.
Thank
looks-
you.
it looks
Thank you.
beautiful.
I love the arrangement over here. That's awesome.
Arrangement of
The statues.
of the fallen.
Yeah. Very pretty.
Thank you. They are quite well maintained and preserved. It is one of our greatest acts to maintain the reverency around here.
I love it.
Okay. Well, so as I was saying.
Right, as you were saying,
bef-
Prince Huckleberry, Prince, if I may intervene as to what you were going to say. It has been quite some time since we have seen your face, or more aptly, your hood, around the coast. It seems last we left off, it was on the wrong foot.
Like-
metaphorically.
Mind her, was she the one shooting spells at us while we were
Yes.
leaving? Okay.
She's the one who said,
Oh.
"You aren't like
Is she,
your actions will have consequences. You aren't heroes."
is she the one who called us traitors? Or
Yeah.
what? Okay.
Church to the crown, yeah. Yeah, she said a lot of things too last time we
I didn't
spoke.
realize that was
Here's hoping
her.
your aim's gotten better.
Oh,
realized that
eat
was
her
her.
up, eat her up.
You watch as she smiles. The smile does not meet her eyes.
I understand that what we have done has
You have done
Huh.
what?
caused a lot of trouble,
I
and I
deeply
understand.
apologize if my improprietance does not seem. What does that word mean? Does not seem justified in your eyes, but I must interject.
Okay, again, yeah, sure, whatever you want. You can interject again. That's okay.
What is it that you think that you have done, my prince? Last I saw you, you were simply harboring wanted fugitives from a enemy nation, that same enemy nation that has completely taken over not only our reserves, not only our working armies, our outposts, but our council and our king and queen too.
And those statues.
And I assume that you are here what? To take me to them?
No.
No. You mean you are to say that you are not here to track me down, to drag me back.
No, I am not. If you would let me get a word in, I understand your grudge against me, but we both.
I do not have a grudge.
It's okay
You are a
if you do.
huckleberry.
It's okay if you do. You can be loyal and be angry at the same time. I'm angry. I'm angry too.
Then what is it you seek with me if it is not to bring me back?
You can stay here. You can come with. I do not care. Regardless of what you do after this conversation will not alter the path that I am on. I will still continue to try to save Moreau and the world.
Save Moreau. Save it.
Yes. Okay, would you like to enlighten me on what I've missed? Because clearly there's something I'm missing.
You wish to save it while actively overthrowing it.
I am not overthrowing it. Silverhand is overthrowing it.
Yes,
That's,
I'm aware.
Okay, how do I fit into that? I know I'm gone. I'm going
With the enemy.
They're not the enemy, they're helping me.
Who?
They are my friends.
The Republic spies
They
are
are
your
not-
friends, and you
They
claim that you are not
They are not
socializing with the enemy.
They are not spies, Terrell.
Apologies if your newfound companions across the mountains are real people with feelings.
They are.
How aren't you here talking with people who are
Everybody.
also allying with the Republic?
Are you not currently in the area?
You see Feredius steps forward and goes, we are neutrally unaligned with any outside forces or powers let be.
Regardless,
This
everybody.
city is for survivors, and we harbor all fugitives regardless of origin
That's
here.
not what those shipments said. All the ones that they're sending to the statues, they're coming from here.
There is, I assure you, nothing arriving from the Outer Rim. The Outer Rim, though we are...
That was all the Sundered City.
The Outer Rim, though we may exist within the confines of the old Republic borders, the Republic is no more. We are an independent nation. Independent, of course,
But regardless of that,
from outside influences. Thank you. And Terrell here is safe within our walls, regardless of origin or past allyship.
no one is being threatened, and also, everybody in this world is a living being, regardless of what they believe in. It doesn't matter what side they're from, who they hail to, what they believe in.
Quite pious teachings of Bahamut, I'm assuming, from when you were younger. You can keep preaching your tones to me from when you were, but a little dragon, but if there is actually something of substance that you would like to discuss with me, otherwise, I will take my leave, or you will take me back to Shorestone.
So what is your plan here? You're just going to ignore what's happening?
What is your plan here? Finding me?
Finding you and getting information that I might not have.
Right. Information for who then? The other side.
For me.
And you are not then allied with Silverhand?
No, absolutely not.
Roll a persuasion check.
The fuck? I'm not lying.
No, persuasion.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
27.
Pretty goated.
I'll guidance myself.
Pretty goated. 31.
31.
A 31. She looks at you.
There's
and her
rage in his
shoulders-
eyes when he hears
Yeah.
that name.
Her shoulders kind of like scrunch for a moment as she like reads into what you're saying. Overlooks your faces.
They are using Melora for war.
I am well aware of what is going on between the
And
Colossus
I
and
am
our-
doing-
my own city.
And
Thank
I am
you.
trying to do something to stop that. And what are you doing here? I would like to know.
I do more here than I can behind bars in a massive colossus
They put you in
across
jail?
the ocean. You really are not allied then.
No.
Well, we
What?
did get the other people out of jail. Why would we not tell her that?
Who are you talking about?
Liam and Fitz?
Oh, okay. Yes.
You've seen Fitz.
Yeah, he's at our little
What
town
of
we
Fitz?
have.
Where is Fitz?
Don't.
That's our little township.
Stop.
Your
Hey.
township.
Yeah.
Matthew.
I don't see
Well,
why telling her that's bad.
I don't.
No?
I also don't. see
And also,
why
if,
it's
and
telling her
if
that
that's what he
bad.
wants to say,
Because
let
I
him
thought we
say
weren't
that.
telling anybody. Except, well, I guess except the
Township
people that we were bringing.
where? In the
We don't tell anyone
Republic?
except for
Here.
everyone that we have
No,
already
Republic,
told.
no. Oh, it's still same side of the mountain, but not here.
And what of Daggled?
Daggle.
River, sorry.
Um.
Oh.
Unfortunately, we have reason to believe he might also, maybe not necessarily, be on the side of
He has taken his
Silverhand.
mistress's side, I understand it well.
Which
The
one's
politics of love.
Dagalt Rivers is Lucienne's father,
Oh, okay,
and
yeah.
and he's the one who arranged the marriage between her
Yeah,
and
yeah.
her
Who
fiance
replaced
for
Arthur?
land.
No one.
No one?
Or, well, who do we know?
You don't know.
As far as we're aware, someone in there.
Anthar was a delegate of Pooley.
Yeah.
I-
The last delegate of Pooley that you heard of was, I believe, who was the one that found information about the agreement between Pooley and Shorestone? Who was in that chamber? Was it you?
Well, it was these two.
Delegate Hightree.
Yeah.
Representative from, yeah. Mhm.
Because that's why the arranged marriage is happening. because that's why
Representative,
they're-
yes. Delegate Hightree, representative of Pooley in replacement of Anthar Froome. Hightree, of course, being the father of Lucienne's arranged marriage partner.
I don't know if he at least has something to gain from this whole ordeal. And
Of course, no, I would expect nothing less from such a flimsy-willed individual such as River
luckily,
and of Silverhand.
Lucienne is not the same.
I care not of the whims of his children.
We just marry her off to High Tree or whatever from Hulu. To get like land down
The
the
land.
circle.
Delegate High Tree,
Yeah.
of course. They replaced Froome and they put in their own representative. How could I not have seen it sooner?
It's frustrating. I feel awful, and I apologize that I left and I stole your ship, and I did a lot of things that were bad. But you have to understand that everything that I have been doing is in the hopes that it will result in something greater than all the bad that I've done.
So if you are not allied then with that of the Republic, of the, how do you say, overthrowing of our democracy, then what were you doing in Shorestone? What are you doing now?
Well, in Shorestone, when?
Oh, when you stole our ancient artifact from our own archives. Apologies, my prince.
Can you remind me
If
what
the
that
memory
was?
does
The
not
book?
serve you, yeah, you guys stole the book.
Right.
We
Well,
did.
No, we didn't.
We didn't steal the book.
yes, we
You
did.
did. You tried.
We didn't.
Right? No, you didn't. But then you stripped Silverhand and put her under like paralysis. And
What happened to you was not.
Well, that wasn't to Terrell. That was to Silverhand.
Okay.
Terrell then was like, if she was grabbed by Silverhand, be like, there's people robbing the place.
Okay.
And also, they killed Froome.
The book
We didn't do
was
that.
being used.
Oh, they thought she killed Froome.
The book was being used for.
When you've
I
seen
did not
the
find
chamber,
it. I did not find it fair that people's, including mine, memories were being taken unlawfully, unconsensually. If I forgot everything that I have learned, I would have started from square one, and perhaps Silverhand could have succeeded by now. But I'd like to think that me and my friends have done a good job at slowing her down, at the very least. What? What?
What pump?
I am simply gathering my thoughts and adding you into the partition of my brain on the side of not enemies.
Thank you.
It is quite a rearrangement that I am having to do up here.
You thought I was with Silverhand?
Everybody's with Silverhand. She has her finger wrapped around every single little romance that she's ever had over every single year, and she has been inside of that damned archive.
Well, you're not. And
No.
that's why I came
No, I'm
to
much
you.
too old for her type,
Well, okay.
oh,
and she is certainly not mine.
So, I guess the reason I'm here is not necessarily to bring you from this place, but if there's any information that you have that we could use, right now,
What of Lysette?
Lysette,
What has happened to Lysette?
she's okay. I think she's under the control of Silverhand. I tried to speak to her, but it looked like she didn't even know me. And then you're aware of the giant warring core that they're creating, yes?
Something about an ether project.
Well, in the moment that I tried speaking with my mother, she took it upon herself, or maybe Silverhand, to push me into that core. So, I know that that's not
Then
her.
I see that Silverhand has her fingers wrapped in Lysette's as well.
I don't know where my father is,
Your father's on house arrest.
so he's not dead.
Last I heard, though it was months ago, since I have been...
My mother said he was within the core as well. She told me to
Your
join him.
mother's mind is not right. You have to understand. My information is outdated. I have my birds fluttering as much as they can, their ears listening.
Yeah, Reyna wasn't too keen about that.
Reyna?
Rena's with them as well.
Yeah.
I roll.
Yeah. At the Octave?
Oh. Yes, yes, my birds thought that I heard that.
Can I see the
I
letters?
roll always had quite the relationship with Silverhand as well.
I'm sure you know about the bombing that took place not too long ago.
The last repose.
Yep.
Nope. Yes, no, at the final defense,
The
sorry.
final defense,
At the final
yeah.
defense, yes. Yes, I...
This is to Rena Iroh from from you.
Yeah, we have your letter.
From up to you.
What did that letter say?
Well, I'm glad that you've added mail
Silver
fraud to your long
ledgers.
list
Hey,
of crimes.
no, mail
least
fraud
it-
from the future.
It's
The
like,
least
It
of
got
our crimes,
delivered.
okay?
literally.
It got delivered normally in this time.
They were pulled from a time on our own. So your letters still do exist and
Yeah, your letters were delivered.
I'm not going to ask.
Okay, this is to Silverhand from Iroh. If you would like to read it, even though it isn't.
This is a
book.
correspondence between Silverhand and Iroll.
Yes.
And you have a correspondence between, then I presume, what I said to Iroll.
Yeah.
Yes, that would be correct. This is also.
Your watchful bird seems to have stuck her beak as if I could ever be a... Whatever.
This is to Iroh from a historical patron and collector.
Yes, yes, I know most of this information. Their encoding efforts have not gained more intelligence than last I also intervened their correspondence. As if to think that anyone would be so stupid as to not understand what ether means. Epsilon Tau Eta. What do they take us for, simpletons?
Well, what is that?
yeah.
Simple
yeah.
primordial.
What does it mean? We've been trying to figure it out for days.
We're supposed to
Primordial too. This is really embarrassing.
Can you translate it? We'd be most
These are the
grateful.
symbols for ether. It spells it out.
Really?
What were the?
Epsilon Tau. Yes. It spells out
Oh, so
Did it actually?
Oh, god damn it!
Hold on.
Epsilon,
Show me
theta.
that shit. Show me that
Epsilon
shit.
Tau Eta Epsilon Rho augmentation.
Fuck, it is.
Can I see it?
Yeah, those are Latin. Those are or no, sorry, that's the Greek alphabet.
Well, it seems
Spells
your
out.
intelligence outweighs ours.
Spells out ether in the Greek alphabet.
Can I see?
That's awesome.
Yes. Hold on. It does.
Mm-hmm.
Were we supposed to know that, Harmony?
I thought you figured it out.
How do you spell ether?
E-T-H-E-R, ether.
Okay.
Ether augmentation.
Oh, ether.
Sorry, yeah, she's saying ether with her accent, but yes.
Oh,
ether.
okay, gotcha.
Oh.
I thought you meant like the aether, like the.
No, no,
Yeah,
no,
I
no.
also
She's
thought
saying
that.
That's
ether.
why I was reading that. And I was
So
like,
in
that's
interactive,
that's
she's
not
saying
right.
ether. It's ether augmentation, right?
Ether, however you want to pronounce it.
There's no
You
H
do not
here.
subscribe to the accent of your people for whatever reason.
Well, it was to remain undercover.
Oh, and you're doing such a
I
splendid
heard
job.
the
Chad.
ether will give you a PPO if you use it correctly.
We're on the same side, Terrell. I know I stole your ship, but can we put that behind us? I will get you a new one.
Yes, it is. It is. I just double checked. Yeah, because it's the Greek alphabet letter for E.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
so that's why I was reading it. and I was like, this doesn't start with an A.
No. Yeah. It's the Greek alphabet. It is.
Okay, well.
It's simple primordial.
And what is ether again? Do I know what that is?
Etheric.
Oh, etheric. Oh god. Okay.
Ether.
Okay. So etheric. Oh.
Yes, I am.
Okay, this is gonna be an out of game question.
Yeah.
So the aether, that's not a thing in this campaign?
No.
Okay. Oh, okay. Everything just okay.
Yeah.
No, just etheric. Etheric fire.
Yeah.
And etheric.
Because every time she said ether, I thought she was talking about like an aether, not like ether.
Like in Minecraft.
Sorry.
Like in Minecraft, you know the
As
aether
in like
thing?
ethereal.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Now it makes sense. But
Yeah.
this whole time I've been like, okay, now the aether exists. We need glowstone. We need water.
Can you turn the fan on over there?
It is.
Oh, word.
Here, I'll turn on AC because I'm also a wee bit
The
hot.
AC wasn't on?
Can you put on 3?
Well, it hasn't been on.
Cool. How
It
more?
was at 73.
Cool, 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 cool.
Said it's 71.
What?
Oh, word.
A word.
Oh!
Sorry.
Okay.
Durian hits his head.
Where are we headed to again?
The
That's me
the
asking.
Republic.
The Republic.
Up north.
Oh yeah, so people that help us with papers.
We're going to Mount Olympus.
Please, pretty please. Lisa, to get to
Where are you going?
The Republic, we need papers.
Oh, you're going to the Lion's Den. Of course, of course. Why would I expect anything different from you? The same group that could not even comprehend simple primordial. Truly, where have your studies been?
I'm gonna speak Gnomish to her.
She responds in Gnomish.
I wasn't taught primordial.
She responds in Sylvan.
Okay, well, you know, she got me beat.
I wasn't taught
Oh, is that
primordial.
how many
I know
languages you know?
a great deal of languages, and unfortunately, primordial is
No
not one
comment.
of them. And I'm
I
sorry.
do know primordial. I'm so stupid.
I know Primordial, Draconic, Deep Speech, Common, Celestial, and Aquan.
I know common, draconic, druidic, infernal, and sylvan. I do not know
Sounds like
primordial.
a rap.
How much do you speak Sylvan? In Sylvan.
I do speak sylvan in sylvan.
Do you speak? I'm done.
Yes, in Sylvan.
Yeah.
Why are we going to the Republic again?
That's a great question.
That's me asking, not
Oh.
Robin.
Part of it is so that we can do Elysian and Kor's backstory, or and Gamma's backstory.
What is the other reason?
I don't know.
We're reading the Inventor.
Austin.
Oh, yeah, we're
You're
talking
meeting.
about that.
Okay, Rosie's not responding. You're meeting. He's taking you to meet Victor.
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't in.
Oh, Victor.
That's
Victor.
out of character.
That was me.
Oh,
that said
We're
Austin.
going to meet Victor.
Yeah.
Like the
That-
He's
one-
taking-
And we're
meet
meeting
Victor.
him because we think he can help us with.
We can get information about what's
Getting
happening.
our way to
Okay.
the council to trying to stop them. We're looking for any information or lead into stopping the council because we believe that the council is being puppeteered by the scavengers, or is at least
Okay.
being influenced by the scavengers
Okay.
who bomb.
Yes, we're there. We're going to meet with somebody who we believe has connections to the council. Who we
Everybody
also
there.
believe is also being puppeteered by the scavengers. Are you familiar? Yes. No.
Faction within the Nanostate. I'm
Yes.
unsure of
They
what
are on
their
our
relevance
ass.
is, though.
They are on our ass.
On yours.
Yes.
On you specifically,
Well,
or
not
on the
me.
coast.
No,
both.
like
What does this mean?
me and Livro and my friend and.
And what of importance is? Apologies, my prince.
Stop calling
Your
me that.
group.
Well.
Well, they want magical artifacts to use or supplement as power sources, and they want to use those to, I don't know, with that. You know that the planes are disconnected, magic's dying, world dying, blah
Why are
blah
you
blah.
talking like that?
I don't know. Anyways, so they want like artifacts, and we've got them before they did
To keep them from them.
to keep them from them, and now they want them still.
In all fairness, and I'm just gonna shrug.
Awesome.
It's not better than letting them have them.
No, I don't know what
We have.
relevance or correspondence they may have. And I will say at this point, your two other allies may also walk in as she goes with the three of you.
Two others and me.
Yeah, you and Lix can
Okay.
walk in at this time.
Oh.
3 of them.
Oh, right, you were at the
I'm
observatory.
yeah.
Okay, you would be here then.
Okay,
Sure.
2 others still.
Yes.
Gamma and Cora, right?
I hope that we are not interrupting anything.
Oh, here. These are my friends. This is Tyrell.
I'm well aware, and I will give a bow.
Ah, so your motley crew remains.
Yes.
Do you still have Silverhand's ship? She was quite in a fuss about it for so long.
Yes, we do.
You do?
Yeah.
We have it.
Starcatcher?
It doesn't sail
Starcatcher?
though.
No, it does.
Oh, when you
Oh.
renamed
That's
it,
not. That
did
is
you?
not Silver
What, did you
Oh,
expect
that's-
us
that's
to
her
leave
ship.
it the same name as Silverhands?
No.
Would you?
No, I don't care what happens to that bitch's ship.
Okay, perfect. Neither do I. Well,
No.
actually I do because
Wait, which
we
ship
sail
did we
it.
break? I thought that was Silverhand's ship.
Yeah, I thought we crashed and burned.
We did,
Oh,
and then we fixed it.
Belle,
and
no, no, no,
then-
Belle fixed it. Belle fixed it. That's
Oh,
the
got
ship
it.
that they sailed. That's the one on Dulwich, Dr. Dulwich.
Yeah, Silver. Well,
Starcatcher.
Yeah.
It's
I
a
forgot-
Starcatcher.
I
It was
forgot
Silverhand's ship.
That's
Now
the
it's
other
a
ship.
Starcatcher.
That's the
Yeah,
other ship.
I was
Yeah.
right.
yeah.
Because that's where Myrtle was
I
found.
forgot it's not broken.
It
But-
remains under a better
Broken.
name, under better owners.
I
and
do
so we're
not care
kept
what
safely
happens to the
away.
stupid ship.
We also have a flying ship now, so we can run
I assumed
land,
that you have
sea, and air, which is pretty awesome.
assumed that you would make your way to a air vessel if you are making your way to the capital.
A question for Harmony.
Yeah,
Why was Myrtle on the ship?
she got kidnapped.
She was
How
being
the
brought.
fuck did she get kidnapped?
That's what I.
How the fuck
She
did
was
it
getting. She was
Because if
getting.
you'll remember, Evan and his boyfriend, I can't remember his boyfriend's
Which
name.
one of them died? Was it? Was it
He was
Evan?
Evan, yeah. Evan and his boyfriend were like, well, we have a beast in the basement, because they were commandeering the ship too. They were like, we have a beastman in the beast in the ship, and we are trying to get this ship to commandeer so we can get this stolen fugitive like monster out of here. Be careful going down there. She's so dangerous. And you guys were like, okay, and it was just Myrtle in the chair going, hello. That was the introduction. to
So
Myrtle.
yes, we plan on going to the Republic to put a stop to this. Hopefully, I don't know how successful we'll be. I don't know if it will result in something physical. It probably will. I hope it doesn't. Were you yawning or what was that? You made a face. Did you yawn?
No.
What was that face you made?
Giggling.
Oh,
Sorry.
you or Terrell?
And we'll say both.
Okay. I'm sorry this is funny to you. I'm really trying my best.
I apologize. The fugitive prince of a practically overthrown nation has walked into a temple in an entirely another city across the continent to
Why have you done
find
it
me.
I mean, same thing happened with you, right?
Pardon?
Traitor's councilwoman left.
No, that's what she just said. To find me. Or her.
Huh?
What?
What?
Okay, anyways.
And tell me why they walked into a bar together.
I'm gonna fix it. But
Fix what?
everything.
The augmentation. They've
Yes.
already done it.
They used it already.
No, I know. I said I'm
What?
going to fix the.
No.
What are we talking about?
Guys, what the hell is going on?
You don't know what they're doing then.
No, that's why I'm here asking you, but you're just giving me attitude and not telling me anything. Just talk to me like a normal person. We're on the same side.
The
Sorry.
primordial that they speak of is their stupid little code that they've been using to try and keep correspondence between each other so that outside prying eyes do not quite understand what they are working towards. They, however, are bad at it. It's easily interceptible by anybody who tries, as you clearly have found out.
Yes.
And it's not subtle.
No. Not so little.
Epsilon
We
augmentation,
figured it out.
the Ether Project, is simply a copy of their old one, the Omega Project.
The one with the big robots and the bombs.
Ah, so you know a bit of your history. I'm glad that your mentor is teaching you well.
What part of it do they wish to accomplish?
To replicate, you
Yes.
mean? The replication, though I'm sure is quite obvious, is they're trying to make a Colossus.
Yeah.
Oh, just that? That's the boring one of the bunch.
I already knew that
We
one.
already knew that.
Trying.
Is that it?
We saw it. We've been inside of it.
Yeah, we have been inside of it. We could have blew
The
it
one in
right there.
Shorestone.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
what the core was.
No,
Oh,
that's not the
right.
Colossus.
Oh.
Which one's the Colossus?
Then where is their...
They're not.
It's
Mega-
the world.
Shut up.
I'm sorry.
Then where is their mega project?
Their mega project is the god they're building itself.
Excuse me?
Obviously.
It's fucking awesome. That's
Excuse me? Wait. Not the one we saw, right?
No, whatever they are doing in Shorestone is probably just preliminary testing.
No, not that. The dragon in the Sundered City.
No, that. I
Was
think
that?
That's what they're
No,
saying.
that-
Do you speak of Jalal's dragon?
Yes.
No. Colchis. Yes, we are familiar with that. Me and Faridia were just discussing, in fact, what to do with the history that they are smearing of this land, especially considering many of the inhabitants here consider themselves ancestors of Colchis and of
Descendants?
huh?
Descendants of Colchis?
Of Elpis itself.
Elpis.
Right? Hold on.
Yes, Elvis.
Isn't this
Of
canon?
Elpis itself.
Come on.
That's
Shut up.
Sorry. I'm feeling
that's the land to the east.
Right.
Yes.
Do you know what the? Oh, we stumbled upon them, and we did see that they were like carting off some saddlers. You know what it does?
What is with what? Why are you doing this? You lose the headband for 2 seconds and you cannot have a serious conversation?
Well, I'm asking a serious question.
thought he was asking a serious
Oh, I'm
question.
sorry. Oh! Oh!
Can you guys
my
stop
goodness.
doing
I'm
this?
so confused.
Every session.
He's
I'm asking you how to use your damn
No,
saddle, boy.
I thought you were being like, yeah, they were carting away saddles and, you know, whatnot. Like, I'm sorry. I thought you were doing I thought you were doing
Boy,
better. Sorry,
what saddle would I
sorry.
be talking
I'm
about with the one
confused,
upon
I'm
Jalal's back?
confused.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw for.
You know the
I'm
masks?
dying.
You know the just the masquerade mask, not the actual big mask.
The one from the circus.
I think here's my thing. I think that it's also because Matthew's doing a weird accent.
That's what I-
Talk normally, baby.
I've never heard him do for LeBron ever.
Everyone gets to have fun voices. I just wanted to
I don't
join
have a
it.
fun voice. I'm
God
talking
Fun
forbid.
voices.
God forbid.
I thought this was a bit. I thought it was all a bit. I'm sorry.
What do you mean fun voices?
Anyways,
LeBron has an
saddle,
accent.
Lock in, lock
saddle,
in.
saddle.
Sorry.
Big Daddy Dumpy comment.
Okay,
Shut
I just
up.
said lock in. What do you know of the saddle that was attached to this skeleton of a dragon that they could not even touch themselves?
Jalal's fleece.
Right, what about it?
It was a golden fleece. It was able to resurrect a fallen nation should that nation lose the hope of ever reconstructing.
Okay,
It's basic history of Colchis.
and what happens if you touch it? Does it lose its power?
I mean, if you touch it.
Well, they wouldn't touch it.
Yeah, because they're stupid.
Oh, so you can.
They're arcanists. They have no real intelligence. Anything that they need gets done with the simple push of a button. There is no study in their wizardry. There is no books that they write their spells on. They have gadgets and gizmos, and they think that gets them by. What happens if their belts fall off and break? Oh, their magic is gone.
At this
There
point,
is.
like, Gamma's gonna, like, step up. I mean, everything that they have is stolen. The Republic is nothing but a throne of lies made of thieves.
I like this one.
Yeah, because you're both melodramatic. Okay, so
Aren't you from the Republic?
Can't be. Doesn't mean it's wrong.
No, yeah, I'm just making sure. Okay, well, regardless, we should respect their use of gadgetry the way that we expect respect from other people. Anyway,
They
doesn't matter.
don't respect it, though. It's a bastard's amalgamation of something they overheard from a very long time ago.
Well,
That's
you'll
the
be-
issue
You'll
with it.
be joy. You'll bring so much joy. We bombed them.
Oh, LeBro, how I missed you.
Just a little bit.
we didn't bomb them.
Okay, I did.
And,
You
and
beat-
it was
no,
it
we're
was
trying to get the dragon. We're
unintentional.
trying to get the bones out.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. They're probably dead.
Well,
Not
no, they're not dead.
Just
but
some of
we
them.
did create
You
another
attacked
one.
the academy?
No.
No,
See,
no.
that's what I'm trying to avoid here.
Oh.
We were at the dig site where they were trying to get the bone, and
That's how we saw
You
the
attacked the golden fleece.
No,
no,
we
hell
didn't.
no.
The fleece is
Then what
safe.
did you attack?
We attacked
The
the,
bones of
dragon
the
they were
dragon.
trying to bring back to try and stop them from bringing it back.
In Coral, will like, we have the fleece.
You
Safely
tried to
secured.
destroy the bones before they could raise it.
Yes.
Yes.
No matter, that dragon is going to get raised at some point. If they can raise dead bones, they'll find a way to raise sundered bones as well. Their entire city is built off of ash and dust.
It was an attempt that only one of us thought about. So
And then we
Is
blew up.
that not everything you do?
And then
Christian,
we-
none of us thought about that.
And then we
And
blew
he
up.
had the
hand
handbag
at
at
that
that
point.
point.
And then we blew up their sheep, which we didn't know were.
I feel as though that's not relevant.
Apologies?
Well, their sheep, they were explosive because they weren't
Oh,
real,
that's true.
right? Or they,
They
were,
were-
but they
they were-
weren't.
it was
Crafted
Oh.
sheep.
It was when magic interacted with them. Is when they kind of.
Yeah, I casted a.
Oh, then they really are dead. They're gonna get mana sickness for life.
Oh,
That's
I forgot about the
really
radiation.
really
Okay,
bad.
no,
They're
no,
gonna.
no.
they're
That's
gonna-
That's their
what I
fault.
felt
If
the
they're,
most
if they're
terrible
like,
about.
well, let's let these bombs roam around. If I plant a minefield, okay?
And it's a moving. Yeah, you know that's
Yeah,
on them.
If I plant a minefield and go, okay, children, go play. Like it's not.
That's what I'm
the
saying. That's what I'm
children are not
saying.
at fault at that
Everything
point.
they
Like-
have is something that they don't get, and you
Robin was
recoup
really
yourself.
upset.
Robin, why do you frown? They've done it upon themselves.
No, but that time it was me.
No, it wasn't.
I think
They
you can
built the
still-
creations and they are suffering from the consequences of their
But aren't
grand idiotic machinations.
But they are
That
living
is how I am
beings,
still
too.
around.
Just because they are making decisions that whether we don't agree with them or whether they are truly bad.
They're not making decisions.
Listen.
They're building war
Stop
machines.
cutting me off. I'm talking. Everybody is talking. I'm trying to talk too.
Just in case.
Just because their ideology of life is different than ours does not mean that we get to play God and decide who's okay to die and who's not okay to die. We don't get to make that decision. That is the whole problem with the coast, with the world, with everything going on right now, is everybody thinks that they get to decide who gets to die and who they want to keep alive. And that is not fair. I don't
think that we are making those decisions, is what she is saying.
But she's saying that it's okay.
She
not
is
okay.
she is saying that people are making actions. They are trying to play God in a world where you can't. People who the pretenders who try will. If you want to sit at the table, you have to earn your spot. And if what happens, that is simply the way of earning your spot at that table. We aren't trying to play God. We aren't trying to decide who lives and dies. We are just trying to survive. And they are playing at such a high price that, unfortunately, the actions we make have repercussions onto others. But that does not mean that we are actively trying to kill or make the world a place that we forge. It is simply just the way of life for playing at stakes so high. And that is the way that things are now.
To defend the prince here, I feel like you can still have sympathy for people and I think you can still have sympathy for them, but not empathy, if that makes any sense.
We can
still feel sorry
The
that
way
it
that we
happened, but
speak of
understand
them.
that it is their fault that it happened, you know?
The way
That's what I am seeing. What I am saying is that though it is unfortunate that there are going to be deaths, and this is only the beginning, ultimately they have dealt their hand in, and they will not stop until the game is concluded.
But it's just the way that we speak of them. You make it sound like you're speaking of people who their lives do not matter.
Very older than now.
No one is allowed to play God. We aren't either. I understand. We believe we're on the right side, but they do as well. And I think that if we tried to find a solution for everybody instead of just the coast, just Moreau, why can't we find a way to welcome magic, non-magic, and their gadgets and gizmos as well? Outlawing it just makes them want to make it more.
I have a question for you, Robin. In 30 years, maybe more, maybe less, if you make it that long, when you are king of the Caledon Coast, and there is a law put at your table to pass unanimously the allowance of magic across every man, woman, and child in the coast, what magic do you outlaw?
I don't know.
None.
Still learning.
Easier question then. You allow for their gadgets and gizmos, as we've been calling it.
That's what you called it.
Perhaps the who's and someone
Do you
else.
allow guns? Their pistols and their etheric weapons? Because they've asked, because they deem it so to protect themselves. Do you allow it?
It wouldn't just be a simple yes or no. There'd be so much more that goes into it. How
But
could-
in their eyes,
how-
it is a yes or no. That's what you don't understand. You can pass as many complex laws as you'd like, get into the real particular details of allowing for certain checks and balances to be made between our nation and their nation, allow for the people of our home to have access to their grand ideas and creations. But whatever you do will, in the eyes of every single simpleton, is not as intelligent as your eye, will be as clear as night or day. You let it happen or you didn't. There is no complexity in law when it comes to the people. They will take you at your word. They are not intelligent enough to do anything otherwise. You let creations in our country, whether it's with regulations or not, and the first death by a pistol or by an etheric weapon, or even by a toy in a children's hand that malfunctions, will be on your crown. Because you let them in. Even if you had regulations, even if a bad man got hold of those creations and wasn't supposed to and modified them in a way that your laws dictate that they cannot. The people will not care about your laws. They will overthrow your crown immediately.
Is every single...
It is black and white. It is that simple to them.
I'm not saying it isn't to them, but it is complex to us and our decision making. We can make it simple for them while taking the load that they should not have to carry. Does every piece of technology in the Republic, does it need etheric or
It's
to
all powered
operate?
by the same cores.
Game will speak up. That's the design they took from.
A baby mobile above a helpless child's crib takes from the same power source as a colossal god. It's all the same batteries. You can try and work your way around this, Huckleberry. You can try and play both sides and claim that there is a middle ground here to be solved, and we'll all hold hands at the end and say, oh, we couldn't figure it out before, but now putting our differences aside, it's all different because I'm here. But you will have to make a decision. You're right. There's complexities. There is no evil. There is no good. Even in the Outer Rim and Melitus, they think themselves to be the good amongst the evil in the world. And even here, they stumble and trip. No. The enemies to the north and to the south of us are not evil. There are people, everyday citizens, that did not choose to be a part of this war. But when the war comes, they will fight our people regardless. When the war comes, we will be their enemies. And if we do not shoot, they will shoot us. Quite literally, with their guns that they are creating to shoot our people.
Then what do you suppose we do? What is your solution? How can we prepare ourselves to combat them?
You pick a side, Robin.
I've picked my side.
What is it?
If I have to pick a side, I'm picking my home. But in that...
Good, and your friends, who hail from the enemy side.
Not part of this.
But you will be.
I'm not part of the enemy side. I'm just part of the side that is not. I'm neither.
And where do you hail from, stranger?
I hail from a place near the mountains.
There are many.
Yes, there are.
You look gnomish. The
Okay.
Hollowed Haven, then?
Sure.
One of you said you were royalty.
That would be correct.
I only know of one monarchy
And
when it comes to be south of the Kelleg Peaks, yet north of the Nyx Mountains.
that would be.
I have my answers.
That I need to
Tell
say.
Kwani I send my regards. A lovely woman, she is. Or was.
That's my father, but I will.
Oh. Actually.
Yeah.
Poppy?
Agnes.
Agnes.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, I was about
Wait,
to say. I was
no,
like,
that's
my
wrong.
mom's name.
Poppy, I think, isn't it? Is it
don't
Kwani and
think so.
Poppy?
I don't remember her name. I don't remember her name.
What's my mother's name?
wait, Poppy, like from the troll.
From Trolls.
Poppy is just a name. But yeah, but I guess they're kind of the same kind.
Yeah, but like more like it is just a name, but the gnomes.
I've got it. Hold on.
Hmm. There's more here, I think.
Uh,
Something just below the waters.
Agnes and Gorno, that's Turtle's parents. This is not important. It's Poppy!
It is it?
It's Kwani and Poppy of Dulwich.
Did not know that.
God forbid I forgot that Poppy was a name.
Oh, while you're there, what are my siblings' names?
And Queen Poppy united all of Dulwich. So.
It's true.
They're not here. They're not with your parents.
Oh, I just realized 'cause she's a Paw Patrol. Her name's
Whistledrop is here.
Oh, great.
Wait, I'll drop.
See my secret brother? Okay, anyway. I will. No!
I will say, with this, oh, do you respond?
No. Well, yeah, I don't even remember what she said. I responded accordingly.
Send your parents my regards, by the way. I think I have my answer for you are.
I'll just nod.
With this, Lace,
Oh God, that's me.
thank you for your patience. You swoop into the observatory.
I do.
You see as you enter. Give me a stealth check. Did you already roll? Give me a stealth check.
No, I have not made a stealth check. But
Give me a
I
stealth
will
check.
roll it now. Hold on, let me swap around my devices. Hold on. Keep holding. 35.
Awesome. You enter, and immediately as you do, you can see the glass dome of this is easy to slip into. You can see inside in this double-story domed building. There's a fire that crackles somewhere on the far wall that you can hear crackling at the That, I will say, you hear it crackling below as the fire is probably being put out by now, because it is nighttime. So I will say you hear like the last embers of a crackling fire. I forget that's like getting pretty late. The last embers of a crackling fire are beginning to die down as there's a slight almost bite to the cold air, the cold mountain air, that, you know, immediately gets a little bit warmed as you enter. You can see a platform below you as you're flying. There is a giant telescope that sits in the center of the circular room. You can see that there is a numerous array of different like knobs and switches that are surrounding this beautiful metal-cased, polished telescope. You can see it's got this like reflective shine to it. It's very well taken care of. You can see as like this telescope, you're kind of like hovering over it, reveals what looks to be more than just like a common eyeglass. If you've seen the eyeglass, the spyglass that specifically Ancora has in his guns, you're looking at that, but 10 times the size and extraordinarily more complex as you're looking at the inner workings of this. I don't think that you probably ever really seen a telescope up close, but as you're looking over this, I will say that it is larger than you expected. As you sort of hover along this back wall, you can see there is an attendant. Someone stands on this telescope platform, alternating between peering into the lens and scribbling down different notes. You can see they seem eager to return to the telescope every single time they like look down, write their notes, and then eager to look right back up, sparing little more than a passing glance for anything else around them, especially you with a 31.
35.
A 35. Holy shit, especially you with a 35. As you're hovering like a back to the wall, you do see, however, two more, looks like attendants, not at the telescope platform, but on the far wall at a table, passing over notes as this attendant scribbles them down. They take them and organize them onto a table at the far back. As you flutter down, you can hear this very quiet, very like tactful conversation that's being held. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of embellishments, other than the occasional, other than the occasional like, do you see it? No. Recalculate. Can you fix this? No. Adjust the knob. Adjust the lens. Adjust the direction. Can you move it to the left a bit? Can you move it to the right a bit? Is there this researcher is directing the other two as they're kind of moving around, shuffling these notes, until eventually you see as one of these papers gets handed, the researcher, who's very focused on looking through the telescope, peers at the notes, peers at the telescope, and goes, "I've got the angle. Come take a look." Moves aside. You see these attendants shuffle in one by one. They look younger. You can see there's some dark circles underneath their eyes. It's clear that they have been doing this for a while. Their dragging feet immediately pick up though as soon as they hear, "Come take a look." Like these exhausted expressions turn up for once. They take a look. As they do, you can see the first face nods and pulls away and goes, gestures towards the other attendant as they also look. As you see this younger man pulls away. So that's it then. That's the first gate. Is it really there? What do you do, Liz?
Gate?
Can I try to get a little bit closer to see if I can read anything off their notes?
Yes. Do you speak primordial?
Yes!
You do?
Yes, I do!
My
you actually?
It's one of the languages I learned it because it's one of my my rogue things. Like when I get to a certain level, I can
You
learn
learn a
a
language
language
you
from
have
the
heard.
dead.
You learn
Awesome.
primordial. Fantastic. Primordial, of course, being the link. Well, I want that so bad. It's fine.
That looks
Yeah.
so
I
yummy.
have cheesecake at the fridge.
This is our last one.
And I have
You
nothing.
know what? Screw the mono. Give me one.
I was about to say that's crazy. Getting mono for ice cream.
I would do
I
it.
would
It's
do
the
it.
last one, and they discontinued them.
What?
And the
What?
company shut down.
Oh, come
no,
on.
No, I'm kidding. I'm
Oh.
kidding. I'm
Oh,
kidding.
I was like,
Like,
are you kidding me? Give me a bite right now.
Getting
Haagen-Dazs is
Would you risk it?
discontinued?
Oh yeah.
Would you risk it?
I'd
Yeah.
risk it.
If it was the last Haagen-Dazs in the world, yeah.
I'd risk it.
I
You,
would-
but
you've
I don't
never,
really
like-
care about.
I'm also
getting
allergic to it and I eat it. That's an extra thing.
all
Yeah, but you already have it. So.
Am I
No
allergic
one
to
here
it?
has mono. We're making a joke.
I'm allergic to cats. Catnip.
Is there cat in it? Yeah.
it's the cat's milk.
No!
Let the little kitten drink.
Okay, you speak primordial?
I do speak primordial.
Fantastic. In primordial, you shuffle over to one of these notes. Give me an investigation check for me.
Through their telescope, right?
23.
He's not looking through the telescope, he's looking at their notes. Because they're like
No,
looking
no,
at the telescope.
they were
Oh,
looking
yes,
through the
yes,
telescope
and
and so I
drawing
could see
donuts.
the first gate.
Yes.
23.
23. You,
What
in
a
that
day to speak a
opportunity,
weird niche language.
in that opportunity, and I will say you do know Primordial is of the ancient cities of the world. If it is a city that has stood for a very long time, very steeped in tradition, they generally speak Primordial. The Primordial equivalent in our world being Greek or Latin.
Real. Which no one speaks.
Which nobody speaks, it's a Latin's a language. And so is Primordial. You make your way over to one of these notes. Priest not dead.
I killed it.
Okay. You make your way over to one of these papers, and as you're kind of like trying to subtly shift through them in the opportunity that they opened up for you when they went up to this podium, peering over, you can read.
I can read.
You can
Thank
read
God.
now. You can read now.
If not, I would have been just swiping random pages.
I
and
know.
getting
At the
some
very
words.
beginning of this campaign, you couldn't. Though you're having to train your eyes, your not quite trained eyes in reading. It takes you a moment, but I think you recall Primordial a little bit easier. As
Well, this was language
Yeah,
I
your
would think I would
roots.
like magically learn.
Oh, no,
This
no, I
wasn't
know.
Like, oh, I
oh
studied it.
yeah,
It
but
was
you're like picking out your root words too. Something catches your attention. You see a diagram labeled with 7 different gates in a surrounding large
Do
circle.
you have a drawing of this?
Yes. It is a large circle. You've seen it before.
Is it the astral sea? Is it the astral sea?
Wait, can you
You'll
explain
never
what is
guess
that?
what they're looking through.
You've seen it before. It is a. Oops. It is. Oh, so tiny. Why is it so tiny?
Mini.
Oh, it's so tiny. Why is it so blurry? It's so tiny.
Is that what I think it is?
I'll give it around. You
Sorry.
see this large circular chart. Here we go. Here we go. I got you. Okay. Better. Okay. You see this large circular chart as they're jotting down. You see they've zoomed in on what appears to be like a rift. You see notes jotted down. First rift, nothing. Second rift, nothing. Third rift, nothing. Looks like they're finding rifts of access to see
Other planes.
other planes through the abyss, or not through the abyss, through the astral sea.
They're looking at the astral sea.
They're looking for rifts in the astral sea to
So-
see other planes.
So I'm assuming this telescope doesn't just look into the sky.
No. And as you see, like, all of these notes getting jotted down of, like, this rift didn't work, this rift didn't work, this didn't work, you don't know what they're looking for until finally you see a jotted down circle, a triangle with a line through it. Rift
Earth?
333.
Not Celestia.
Rift 111. Access and viewing point of the first gate of Celestia. As you watch, as in celebration, they
I'm
discuss
gonna
excitingly.
snatch that paper.
You snatch it. Make a sliding hand check. In celebration, you can see there's like some murmurings of excitement as they're like,
26.
you, as far as you're aware, take it. As
As far as I'm aware, I take it.
no, I mean as far as you're aware, like no
You
one
go
notices.
unnoticed.
Okay.
In some like excitement as they're talking, you see is that last attendant who said it's the first gate looks into the telescope one more time as the other two are talking. There's something wrong though. Yes?
My note is gone.
Your theories must be correct. It is locked. But it's not just locked. It's sealed. This might be why we have to use the rifts. It's sealed just like the sea around us. It's all locked away.
I see around. Oh, the rat.
And you see as this woman who was originally this younger woman looking through the telescope, not looking through, and like jotting these notes down. Now that she's not immediately next to the telescope, she kind of like sits there, leans against the desk for a moment, this like beautiful blue sash across her. But if it is sealed, like the astral sea is, then they do not have access to the other planes like we do. How is that possible? If Celestia is sealed just like we are, then they would only be able to see us in turn through rifts. But and you can see the man now goes, but if that were the case, then how would the gods be communicating with us
Huh.
if it's sealed?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I've been saying.
Yeah.
Perhaps it is not.
Eerie.
Perhaps there is not just one gate entrance. Perhaps we have it all wrong.
Or
Perhaps
maybe
the 7 gates are not in order as we think they are. Perhaps, and you see he kind of like grabs a piece of paper.
There's a lot more places than 7.
Perhaps
Well-
7 gates. I will say, if you want to make a history check.
I think the gates are connections to other worlds.
Oh, God.
Which is where magic
17.
is psychic.
17. There are 7 levels to Celestia.
Oh, I remember.
So they're specifically looking to Celestia.
They're looking at Celestia right now. They were trying to look through rifts, not just rifts to look at all of the outer planes,
They're specifically
but
looking for rifts to
specifically
Celestia.
to Celestia.
Okay,
To
so
look
they're
for
trying to,
Celestia.
so they're clearly trying to research something God related.
Yes. And you watch as like they were looking, as you've seen on these notes, they were looking through rifts, only rifts 333 and 111, as in their notes, made it to like.
So the
a
only
viewpoint
circle
gates.
that I should be really focusing on right now is Celestia.
Yes, that's where they have
Ignore
the
the rest
telescope.
of the.
Yes, I was just showing you. So
Okay.
they're looking at Celestia from the material plane, looking through the astral sea. Through a rift in the astral sea
Wait,
to
where's
see
the astral sea?
Celestia.
Could you explain it real quick?
Yeah, so the astral sea is the Ethereum that exists throughout all of the
okay,
planes. You see, so like they found a rift, and so what essentially he's saying is, well, okay, perhaps then we are viewing it wrong. Perhaps if you see these 3 gates, there are another 3, and another 3, or whatever, 7 of them, if we believe that there are truly 7 levels to Celestia. Perhaps they're not just one by one. Maybe there are multiple. And if one gate is sealed, the others are open. How else would would the gods be able to communicate us if they were sealed as we were? And you can see this third woman who is not talking. Looks to be a similar age, looks to be a student of some kind. Nods and goes, is it possible that perhaps all of the gates are shut? If we see one gate shut, and we cannot see the others, and not to, of course, step on your scientific theory, it is a good idea, but we cannot, we've had no luck in seeing the other gates. We've looked, we can only see from this vantage point the first gate, which makes me assume that they are in order of distance, the closest one to us being the first gate, and the others are locked behind the other 7 gates. If the first gate is locked, even if the second one isn't, well, the one that accesses us is still locked. That's the front door, as you will. Who cares if the windows are open? If the front door's locked, then the whole house is. It's not a perfect analogy, but when speaking of Celestia, there is none that comes to mind that would be perfect. So, then the question lies, if the gods cannot see us, if the gods are not watching, then who is? We have been truly sealed away, alone on our own, for so long. And you can see this first woman kind of scoops out the guy out of the way as she goes to look and goes, And the better question, of course, I know that this is something that we have discussed in many a class, but if there are truly this many rifts and only 1 or 2 of them are in the exact place in the sky that we need to be able to see Celestia, how many other rifts are there, and who caused these rifts? And why was it sealed in the first place? I'm getting ahead of myself, I know. Perhaps this discovery is enough for tonight. We bring it to class tomorrow, and our papers, and you can see as they all like enthusiastically nod and goes, yeah, I'll collect the papers. And he goes to turn back to the table as you kind of have to like go to the ceiling.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know me. I'm going up
As
towards
he
dark.
begins to collect the papers. We're going to love this one. Are you doing anything? As they're collecting papers? You see...
Does one of them look like the professor?
They all look pretty young.
They all look like students?
They all look pretty young, like students. I will say, as they are, like, gathering their papers, you can see that, there is a sash on, the woman that was looking at the telescope that was, like, jotting down the initial notes. You can see it's this beautiful, striking blue, like, almost, like a bright blue color. There is an emblem at the very top of it, like a brooch, that holds it to the rest of her toga. You can see it says, it's labeled as the Decechia. The Decechia seal.
Okay. Does that mean anything?
Make a history check.
13.
You assume it's a academy or a college of some kind. Some area of study, though you've never heard of it, so it's probably not as big as like the Mages Academy of Strixhaven. It's probably like a small, maybe town-centered school. I mean, you assume there's a school here.
Yeah.
It's a city. But it does look like fairly academic with a 13. As they're gathering their papers, you can see as the middle woman kind of saddles up next to the young man as he's collecting the papers, as she goes, once we get our perfect scores on this assignment, perhaps we can take a brief respite from our studies. We can go meet Achilles in the Imperial Graveyard. Just a bit of sightseeing.
What do you mean? Why do you think we were scratching me for?
And you watch as he waves her off and goes,
That's the scavenger. That's the one that we're missing.
no, it's not.
Oh, is it not?
What?
Achilles?
No.
I thought the green soul was Achilles.
Yeah.
I thought we were looking for Achilles.
Yes, Achilles.
There-
Achilles.
okay.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Yes.
Green soul.
And where are we right now?
The graveyard!
Wait, what?
Achilles is here!
Achilles is the green soul, the one that we've been looking for and never found.
So there's
Oh,
Him?
so I know that name.
Yeah. You
Are
know
we talking
Achilles,
to
right?
No, right?
No.
Wait, I'm
We
confused.
could be. It could be Fred.
We have no idea. Achilles is at the graveyard potentially, but we don't know who Achilles is.
Yeah.
We just know
We
Achilles is the
assumed
Maybe
graveyard.
that
he's
Achilles.
dead.
Does
We
that
assumed
name mean
Achilles
something
was
to me?
Sage outside of game.
Never heard it. I mean,
It still could be.
never heard it.
So it could be.
So Achilles, the green soul, does not mean anything to me.
I will say, okay, you heard of the Green Soul.
Yes.
The name Achilles. Remind me, in the campaign, did you hear Achilles from? I thought that was what you don't see that you heard
No,
Achilles from.
the one time that we heard Achilles was way back when he was talking with Persephone.
Oh,
Because
and Persephone-
Persephone was named off all the souls basically except
Oh, for sure.
Charon, and was like, because I have it right here.
Okay, did you hear
Years in the
Persephone
making.
name it?
Years in the making.
I thought that was what you don't see.
Do I know that the green soul is part of, like, the faction of Scavengers?
You've never met.
But I know
You've
that-
never met an Achilles. You never heard of an Achilles, a part of the faction. The
But
first time that you would have
Persephone
heard it is
mentioned an
Persephone,
Achilles.
which you assume is then after your time,
Okay.
because Persephone was there 100 years after
Yeah.
you died. And she says, then we can meet. And you watch as like he cuts her off and goes, no, I am sorry, Sarisa. I am just too busy for garden blocks. Another time, maybe.
Gardening blocks?
Garden
blocks.
blocks.
Garden blocks.
Another time, maybe. Sarisa, yes. And you watch as she goes, oh yes, of course. Well, let's take this tomorrow then. And she kind of sadly picks up the papers and begins to carry them downstairs.
That's so sad.
Zero
for him.
Riz.
You watch as they depart, papers in tow.
I'm gonna fly up out of
Looks
the
like they don't notice that they're
observatory.
missing something. Okay, you fly up and out.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna.
Do you look at the telescope?
Oh yeah, I do.
Okay.
Before I leave, once they leave, I do want to peek. I did want to do that, but I also want to do something else. But
Okay.
I do want to look and look at the telescope. You take 8 million points of psychic damage and die.
No, but I actually will say, can you make a wisdom? I will allow a wisdom or an intelligence saving throw.
What?
I'll make a wisdom.
What?
Just like old times.
Ooh, 17.
17.
38.
The view through the telescope is absolutely astonishing. Immediately as you look through, you can see stars that once looked so uniform from the ground suddenly gain this beautiful individuality as you're peering through the telescope. They vary in size and brightness and even color. You even notice how the twinkle through the telescope that you can see from the ground looks so much more complex and brilliant as you're looking at these stars so much closer up. These beautiful, exploding looking figures. But you notice something past them. As this telescope is able to see in levels. First you see your own atmosphere around you. In the sky, the stars. Then you see past that, in the astral sea in a second level of this telescope. And past even that, it's hard to make out. So far away is it from the material plane, in the positive planes. But you see it in that top corner. What looks to be a beautiful, spectral, shimmering ward of some kind. You're seeing it through what looks to be almost like a crack in a lens. It's distorted, and you can tell that the way they have this positioned is so particular that even a nudge to this telescope and you would be who knows fucking where, looking probably at a black sky. But you see in this specific spot, it's not a gate in the way that you imagined it. There's no beautiful golden hinges and ironclad like bars, but you do see this shimmering sky almost. Like you're looking at an aurora from far away, you see it move, and as you're watching it, something crackles behind it. Almost like lightning, but more ethereal, as it moves and it shifts. Not like a creature, but like something else entirely.
Have I ever seen light like that before? Thinking back to the many, many times Robin has just blown up in light.
Make a history check for me.
3.
Yeah.
No.
I will say, doesn't look similar. you're seeing is this crackling sky behind this ethereal gate of some kind moves and shifts. What did you make again on your saving throw?
17.
A 17. A pang hits you for a moment. As your head hits the telescope for a second, make a dexterity saving throw to make sure that you don't move the telescope.
16.
A 16, the telescope, even, I mean, you don't take any damage, I assume, because you could just cancel the damage. But as you, like, bonk your head against the telescope for a minute, it
Sorry,
immediately
17.
shifts.
Sorry, 17.
A 17? I'll actually, with the
Seven-
17,
17 just saves, I
plus
think.
11 is a
With-
17, not
with
a
a
16,
17.
Sorry.
I will
17 just
say-
barely saves on that saving throw.
with a 17, you do, like, keep it from moving, and you feel, though, this massive headache that hit you for a moment that made you move so drastically, and as you're trying to, like, clear your mind, you look back, and you see as the movement stops. That crackling, almost sky stops. And with a 17, you're able to just get a clear enough view of it before it starts up again. A large handprint in the shape of a fist pounding against the wall before the storm rages on again.
I don't think
and you
she's
lose it.
playing games no more. I think she locked in.
Who?
I think she locked in. I
Who?
don't think she's playing games no more.
Me? Me as the DM?
Also, I think 17 is the saving throw that you need to make to not go insane.
What do we think that is?
It's
As
one
you
of
pull
the
away.
actual gods.
As you pull away, the storm rages on behind the celestial gate, and you can no longer see or make out a shape or a figure or a hand. You are alone once again in the observatory before you hear one of the students from below as the door begins to open. I think I've forgotten a paper. Hold on. The sounds of footsteps. Yep, you disappear.
Take back
As
up.
the sounds of footsteps go to race up the steps back onto the top level of the observatory, you are, like a bat in the night, out immediately. As you fly over the city of Melitus, what do you do?
I'm gonna,
What the fuck?
and I'm gonna wait at the bottom of the observatory, like a couple steps away.
Okay, what are you waiting for?
I'm gonna wait for them to walk out,
Okay.
and I'm gonna, when they walk out, I'm gonna like be walking up the stairs, or walking up
You
the
wanna be
path
seen?
to the observatory.
You want to be seen?
Yes.
Okay.
Paper put away in my bag.
Okay, sure.
Obviously, I'm just holding their paper.
Yeah. You, as you watches this younger male student kind of like comes rushing down as he, hands empty, goes, I don't know. I thought I collected them all. I thought and you see that first, that like, looks like maybe she's like with the blue sash and the Keshia symbol. Looks like maybe she's the leader of this group.
Mhm.
And she goes, well, where is it? I'm missing a paper. I can't find it. And you watch as he goes, perhaps you did not draw it up like you thought you did. I was collecting everything you handed me, and perhaps you did not hand it to me. And you watch as the middle girl is like stepping away, knowing that this is about to turn into something.
As she does everything. Oh, hi. Sorry. No, I don't want to interrupt you guys. I'm new to town. I'm just taking a little vacation from the Republic down here, and I was told that the observatory is like a sightseeing spot on my way in, and so I was just like coming up here, and then you guys seem. Is everything okay?
Yes, everything is just fine.
Do you guys work with the observatory?
No, we are students of the Dakeshia Academy.
Oh, that's so cool. What are you guys studying?
We're a part of the referential district.
What does that mean?
We study like religion.
Do I assume that is related to what I heard?
The reverency?
Yes.
It sounds similar.
Okay, great.
It sounds. She
Okay.
said the reverential district.
Yeah.
And she just said we study like I mean.
So what sort of religion? Like just all religion? Like what? Sorry, I don't want to pry. It's
Are you interested in enrolling? It's like got quite the backlog right now.
Well, I would, but I got a letter of recommendation for the Arcanist College, and so
Her face, her demeanor changes immediately as you say that. She goes, "Oh,
Yeah.
then you are applying then to the Arcanist College.
Well,
Oh, how impressive!
Thank you so much. Yeah.
She just wants anybody.
Yeah. So I was,
This is not Celestia.
I was kind of just looking around, like seeing what else is out there in terms of an education, but I very much am leaning that way. I got, I went on a tour there, and one of the like high arcanists wrote me a letter of recommendation to attend that.
Oh my goodness, and that's incredible.
Oh, thank you so much.
Are you going to be stopping by then, like the academy later tomorrow?
The one here?
Like
She's
the
into decay
cashier?
or what?
I can show you around the religion classes. We have a beautiful
Well,
temple.
I'm kind of here with some of my friends. Would it like, are we planning on staying the next day? Or planning
No,
on
I
leaving?
think we're planning on leaving tomorrow morning.
Well, we were kind of just here for the night and heading back up to the Republic in the morning. Hence why I wanted to get this in this evening. So.
Oh, please, enjoy the sights. It's quite beautiful this time of night, though it's a little cloudy.
In the reverential district,
Mm-hmm.
is there something called like the reverency? I overheard it as I was walking down, and I was walking down like by the fountain down there, and someone mentioned it offhandedly, and I was like, oh, I wonder what that is. And then you mentioned the reverential district, and so I was like, oh, I wonder if there's any correlation. I take it no, because you look confused.
There is the soldiers of the fallen
The what?
in the Imperial Graveyard.
What about them?
They're often called the Warriors of the Reverency.
And what would I thought this was a neutral city. Like, why do you have?
There were many losses in the Great War. Surely you do not know the history.
I have not spent much time out of my work in the Republic.
There were many losses in the Great War. Many of those soldiers and warriors rest here in the Imperial Graveyard.
When she says soldiers of the Reverency, does that ring any bells?
No.
Okay, well.
So I'll see you tomorrow? Maybe?
I don't. Probably not. We're kind of. I feel like me and my friends are on a little bit of.
Oh, of course, you seem like you'd be so busy. Well, if perhaps you'd like to take a garden walk, just let me know.
What is a garden walk?
Oh,
Is it just like a walk in the garden?
when you go to send your prayers and wishes to Achilles.
Achilles. I don't. Who is that?
Oh, he is the light of the fallen.
Is he like an actual person?
Oh, apologies. You have an accent from up north. You might better know him as Icarus.
Does that mean anything to me?
No.
Not.
You weren't around for the Great War.
Yeah. I'm not. I don't think that means much to me. Is he like a person that's like alive? Or
You see, like, you not knowing this information looks like it's totally a turn off for her. She's like, not thinking you're as intelligent as maybe like she thought you
So
were.
I study mechanics, and I'm not a big history.
I understand. Well, if you need anything, you can always go and ask one of the priestesses that wanders, one of the warrior, one of the warriors that monitor the gardens or whatever.
Dead.
Okay. Cool.
Mhm.
What are those papers you're holding?
Homework.
For what?
My classes that we just discussed.
Right, but that's okay.
For my religious classes.
Right. Okay. What? Like, are you? What about the religion are you
I'm
studying?
sorry. Like, do you need anything?
I'm just curious what is going on. I don't
We
know
are
why
just
suddenly
ve-
you're being so mean.
We are students. We have to make it home in time to wake up for our very early morning class. You understand? As a student yourself, yes? Celestia, hold my bag, please. And you watch as this younger girl goes, all right. Takes the bag, searching through very subtly to see if the paper just appears that they're looking for.
You're missing something.
No, we're not. And you can see Celestia goes, No, we're all right, thank you. Have a good night, sir. And they move past, and you can see the young man follows in tow, standing pointedly towards the young woman that you were talking to. As he goes, you invited her, or you invited him to the gardens? I thought that you were going to go with me tomorrow. And you see Celestia goes, what? And their conversation disappears.
Oh, drama.
I fly away.
Okay.
I fly away.
Where do you go? You can see the city opens up beneath you.
I'm head to the fountain. That's where I was told to meet them.
You to the Imperial Gardens?
No, to the fountain where.
Oh, yeah. You fly your way down to the fountain in the center of the city. You can see that there's a beautiful, what looks to be like, display in the fountain as it is, you assume, the last of the night, shooting into the air, some spiral.
As I fly away, I want to make
water
a mental
structures.
note of where the telescope was pointing in the sky.
Yes.
To like roughly where that gate was.
Okay, awesome. It was pointing northwest.
Cool. As a ranger, I'm very well equipped with
Yeah.
direction.
It was pointing up northwest.
Great.
You can look at it at home. Maybe telescope.
Make a history check for me. As you land at this fountain,
Dirty 20.
you land at this fountain. You can see that there's some water like sprouts that are shooting what looks to be beautiful spirals all across the pool of this
Oh,
fountain.
the fountain is
Yes,
shooting out?
of the pool of this fountain. It looks like it's probably the last display of the night before someone will probably come and. You probably can't turn fountains off if it's old. Someone will probably come and close the lamp lights here that are lighting the square very soon. So you enjoy with the last bit of light that you have
I'm gonna
this
just
fountain display.
I'm gonna sit on the little edge of the fountain, just kind of like kick my feet and wait for like.
You're back.
Oh.
You hear a voice,
you're
like, up
still,
here next
oh
to
my
you.
God, you're still here.
You're back.
Um,
Did you hear anything?
I heard.
This like small old man shuffles up next to you.
I heard about the reverence.
No. You heard the tales of the bird song then, coming from north of the wind.
Yes, but could you tell those tales again to me? Because they were very confusing.
It's the
when first I
story.
heard them.
It's the story of the fallen.
What about the fallen?
It's the story of the fallen.
What about the fallen?
There's a legend here that all warriors, regardless of side, that perished during the Great War, if their bodies were not claimed or collected, they were brought here.
So your cemetery is just the bodies of the people who are not claimed up anymore?
Yeah,
That's very sweet.
yeah. They call it the Army of the Reverency.
Why?
I've got a theory.
Okay.
They worship them, yes,
The
as
bodies?
what?
Who's worshipping who?
The people here,
Or worshipping what?
the fallen warriors.
Oh, okay, great. I'm
They
with
are
you.
worshipped here,
Oh, cool.
but I have a theory.
Okay.
I think there are some warriors that still stand
What do you mean? They
from that fallen
They
army.
aren't actually dead.
I think so.
Mm.
What do I know? I'm just a crazy man in a fountain.
It's
Do
fine,
you have any soap still? And you watch as like he's still fully in the fountain. He's like soaking wet. It's getting cold.
I do not have soap. Myrtle has soap.
Okay, he disappears back into the fountain.
What the fuck? He became lucid for a minute. That's what I'm saying. She's not playing no more.
Okay, Lace's gonna like be like, okay, cool. I'm just gonna sit there for
What did you roll? You rolled on your history check?
dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You look in the sky.
History check.
You look in the sky. With a what was sorry?
Dirty 20.
Thank you.
Lace is gonna just like every
I
time
think a
it's
dirty 20 is enough.
every time it's nighttime, he's gonna just kind of like take a moment to look in that general direction
Yeah.
to see.
You look in that general direction, and the only thing that you can see in the far off distance, northwest of where you are, is the beautiful, overarching Nyx mountain range. The overarching, beautiful Nyx mountain range. As you look,
Northwest.
yes, of where you are, you see the towering mountain scrapes.
Suspiciously in the
There's
direction
A
of.
small smattering of snow that has fallen at the very peak of it. And as you're looking, you remember when you were a child traveling as a part of the scavengers. Part of you remembers hearing stories about what that mountain range once looked like from all sides. It wasn't just the destruction of a massive pit in the ground the Great War led to. It used to be a grand mountain, one large structure surrounded by smaller canyons around it, with one beautiful peak. At the top of that peak was the original Republic, Kalturum, the capital. At the very top of a mountain, the peak named Mythicus, Olympus. And you look, and you realize, as you can still see in the distance, the telescope pointed right above the peak of where old Kalturum was.
Okay.
Celestial gates right over the city of the gods.
Right over the Republic.
Right over where now the ruins of Kalturum is, and the
Word.
reconstruction of the new Republic of the capital is.
So straight up from there is
No.
a potential gate.
And no longer can you see in the distance Mythicus's peak. What you do now see, though, is the artificial peak that was built out of city walls that goes high into the sky of the new capital. What was built in its absence, as that city reaches high up into the sky.
It's nothing.
And that potentially reaches to a gate to...
It doesn't reach that high, but
But-
it's directly under it with a dirty 20. At least it appears to be.
Wonder what happened there.
He sits there for a moment longer, and then he kind of is like, I think it's been a little bit. He doesn't have a watch. He checks.
Yeah,
his
you
watch.
check your time. The rest of you guys, as your conversation with Terrell continues on, you see as Terrell begins to explain what she believes is going on with the war, with the ether augmentation, this grand creation of a god-killing machine that the Republic is trying to build or trying to replicate from an old project that lost them their city 200 years ago in the Great War. As you guys are having that conversation, that is where we'll end tonight's session. However, what you don't see, as the picture zooms out, and we are no longer in the Imperial, we're no longer in the Center Fountain Square with you in the Marketplace District of Melitus. But we are in the Imperial Garden. Your characters do not see this yet, but your players deserve to see it before the beginning of next session.
The statues that start moving.
As you're looking in this beautiful garden,
Only warriors
a
allowed there.
fountain underneath a massive dais pedestal of a golden statue of wings, horns. You can see a snake at his side, a beautiful sword on his other hip. And you see a plaque at the bottom of his name. The fallen hero, of which has taken many names. Our Achilles, our Icarus, our Polaris. May he rest forevermore.
Okay, so we're correct on that.
And that is when you notice the beautiful green emerald eyes he holds moving. And that is the end of what you don't see. And that is the end of what you
It's
don't
him!
No way!
Just green emerald eyes,
see. Green emerald eyes,
just like
golden, cast in gold marble,
Awesome.
gold painted marble.
It's probably nothing.
I bet they forgot the true reason of why warriors are the people who can be in here after sunset.
Yep.
what?
Because people getting they shit rocked in here after sunset.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
if only
a thing.
warriors
Yeah,
are
let
allowed
the
in
touching begin, huh?
We're warriors.
Well,
you guys.
When we first came in here, she's like, warriors are only warriors are allowed in here after sunset.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, I know that.
Probably because
They
that's
come to
when
life.
the fallen soldiers come to life.
But that's just a theory.
Come to
Okay.
life?
Yeah.
Why?
On D&D.
That's what
theory.
that's what crazy guy in the fountain told
He
me.
was saying that they're still alive.
He says, I think that the soldiers of the Reverency are still alive.
Yippee.
Last time I was here, y'all were escaping a blood cathedral. How much did I miss?
You missed quite a bit.
It's
Same-
been,
same-
you know what? Somehow it feels like we're still there. Sometimes.
Same type.
It
Same
was
type
like what,
beat.
3 days ago in game.
Same
It
type
was like
beat.
in
Yeah.
game 3 days ago. Anyway, that's the end of the session.
I know my freaking upgrade from Madame Magnolia is gonna
Good
take
night,
like
everybody.
8 months.
Good night, everybody.
Good
We're
night,
gonna
everyone.
raid.
We're at 303, and this was
No.
session 111.
No, we're at 307.
Are we really?
307.
Oh my god, happy 307.
All right.
Let's
Something like that.
Are we
Added
rating
together.
We're rating Vampire Logan. See you guys later. Bye. Join the Discord.
Polaris.
Yes.
Was there anything after that?
Our hero under no.